Well, there we go, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me do the regular stuff where I post all the live notifications before I forget again, like almost every time. There we go. That is one, and that is two. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today, I am bringing to you... Oh, I'm turning on the lights as well. I'm bringing to you Unicorn Overlord. It's an amazing game that I haven't finished yet. And I'm not going to finish it today, obviously. But the big plan is to just play it. See how far I get. I'll do a new save. Try out some new things. And maybe, just maybe, if I find that this game is worthwhile to just have fun with on stream, I will go ahead and continue streaming it. Let's see how loud the game is. Let me turn it down just a bit. There we go. So despite the funny sounding name, it's actually a really well made strategy game.
My queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor.
There's also a lot of story involved in this. Welcome in, Kevin. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're all having a good time. Welcome in, Aki. Welcome in. Is that a good RPG I see? Yes, that is a good RPG that you see. It is Unicorn Overlord, an amazing strategy game. So this first playthrough, it is not where I've not beaten the game, so I'm doing a new save file for stream. But I think I was like, let's say 3/4 through the game when I first played. Sadly, I had a big break in between, so I figured if I'm gonna play anyways, I might as well start from scratch. Do things better, because getting into it all now at like late game strategies and everything is going to melt my mind anyways. So I figure, might as well just restart. Love playing that game, really underrated. Yeah, oh, you already finished it then by the sound of that.
From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
It is definitely really underrated. I feel like most people don't even know about this game. There's a cool detail in the prologue. What kind of detail? I mean, I know most of the stuff by now. I'm just wondering if there's something I'm supposed to notice. I've actually played it 3 times. I see you're a veteran. What is the name? Striffs? Striffix? Strife? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm always awful with reading names. But I hope everybody's having a good time and a good day as well. Barrel exits to the city. The queen is not to leave the walls alive. Well, very kind of him. Great general reduced to little more than a base traitor, I find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmor. I wonder if you can say the same. Okay, there's Hodrick, which, the first time I played, I didn't even notice he was there. Fair enough. Move the cursor with L to select allied units and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elenia's unit and use the move command to make the march towards Valmor's position. But there was also a pause. If you go near the 4 bosses, these guys, Bradley's unit. Jeeth's unit. Hodal's unit. And Rayman's unit. You can talk to them.
Consider wisely our options.
Let's see if we can. Sure. Might be interesting enough to... Wait, can we... And select... Ah, we didn't have to select his. Just so that the game's happy.
No time to falter.
Can we then... Yes, then we can still move there. Get a fight. If you make a route right next to them, it will allow it as long as the route ends at Galarius. Ah, I mean this works as well. Let's battle. I'm not sure if we still have the animations on. I do have the animations on. The animations are honestly, I love the animations, and I love the entire resources. I really enjoy the entire fighting system of this game. It's really well made. I think it's an understatement to say that I have spent hours just building teams back then and going ham on everything. Thinking about stuff, way too much stuff, and trying to make very bad decisions with gimmicky teams. Which honestly, there's also a lot of potential to have gimmick gameplay in this. So you can have a lot of replayability with just going for gimmicks. Anybody else have an attack left? Just a lot of heals? Okay, you used to have an attack left. Good. I will speed these fights up in future, because they do take a while sometimes with all this stuff happening. At least early game usually, aside from the prologue. Not much happens. Now, my queen, you know I can't let you through. Villain, to what end have you betrayed the crown? The only master I bow to is the one with the might to rule, and Balmor has proven himself more than worthy. But perhaps I would reconsider should Her Majesty claim his head. Come, we've little time to waste here. Balmor awaits.
Destiny awaits.
So I guess then there's this dude.
With me.
Okay, I think if we hold A, stuff will go faster? Or was there a speed up? I'm not even sure if there was a speed. I'm pretty sure there was a speed up. I just don't know if we have it yet. I know this game sucks that it didn't sell amazingly. It didn't? That's unfortunate. Right, true?
My magic is yours.
Nah. It didn't sell amazingly? That is a shame. That is really a shame. I know that I wanted the special edition for its card game back in the day. A valiant effort, Your Majesty, but I'm afraid there's no escape for you. Look who's come crawling out of his cellar. Who knew it? All it would take was a little treason. Mock me all you want, witch. You'll never understand the value of my research. Come, we've little time to waste here. Balmor waits. Okay.
Consider wisely our options. Forward.
Wait, it wasn't there.
Destiny awaits.
Set relay. I mean, while we're at it, might as well. I think all I have to do is go there to trigger it. Go here. I think that's all I need to do. It's one of the triggers. Fair enough. It's the R2. Just speeds stuff up. Can we... Wait. Battle? Is there... Yeah, okay. R2 is definitely the button.
Ready yourself.
Later one per region. Don't... again, it's been at least half a year since I last played, and I've gotten to do a lot of them, but I just don't remember them. But that would make sense. Speed up, beat them up. I mean, sadly, I don't think we'll beat Valmore. Either way. I think if I had one thing to mildly complain about the game, is that class choices aren't that open. As somebody who's used to Fire Emblem games, I really enjoy having characters in different outfits and giving them different classes and everything. But considering you can buy a lot of the units from different classes. Is that you, your majesty? Sure you weren't planning to run, hmm? The feathered crest. You have all the conviction of a weather evading coward. And no patience for field mice either. If I were you, I'd watch my tongue, lest you find it cut from your skull. Oh, that's a very kind man. And Valmont continues to wait. I think we only have to go like here now. Abandon this fleeting hope, your majesty, you won't escape. Forsaking your sword and liege, are you? You bring shame to your knightly vows, says the right guy. Perhaps you should worry about your own predicament rather than lecture me on mine. And hello, Valmore. But yeah, I'd really enjoy to have stuff being reclassed, but I also understand why they don't do that. Because it is a lot of extra character art. And considering you can buy the different units from different classes as well.
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
A throne is comfy.
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them.
What a very kind man.
The rightful sovereigns of Fevrith. And I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
Bonk. I mean, the tactic system would, it would get ridiculous, and yes, it would be far too much of an effort to draw them all in several ways. Like, I do understand that part. I'd love them still to do that, but I do understand that they can't. Right away.
All has gone according to plan, my lord. And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain. About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate.
It's only really possible in Fire Emblem because of them being mobile. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
Only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant.
Okay, now we get a time skip. Oh, a history lesson, I guess. First of all.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmore rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmore's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Bevrith's new emperor, Valmore donned a second
It's
name,
all pretty now. It's like purple.
and began
Look at it.
relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against.
I mean, obviously that's bad,
Each realm
but it is
endeavors
pretty.
fell in vain time and again. And ere long,
I think the
Zenobia
guy just really loves the color purple.
was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear. Few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on. Yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
10 years later. Our boy's all grown up. The unicorn ring.
I wonder if those two are at it again.
Probably.
Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Last time I saved her. Do I still want to do that for this time? I also really love the overworld map. I really love the entire art style they chose for this. Vanillaware is doing a great job. I still need to get what's it called? The other Vanillaware game that they made.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Time traveling mecha tower defensey game.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days. Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could.
Well, the only way not to save her is to fight the final boss before her.
Joseph.
Yeah.
We're back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are
It's also like I really do get Lex because he's wearing like a gambeson beneath his armor. But then there is Elaine who's very clearly just it's either armor. Is it a shoulder plate? Maybe it is a shoulder plate beneath the cape, but it also just looks kind of skin colored. So it looks like he's just like
Oh, stop.
wearing open shoulder style, which seems very silly. But I guess it could also just be, yeah, it might actually just be armor, but it also just looks it's weird.
Looks like they're flying to
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the...
With you there. You head for the cathedral.
Yep. Head for the cathedral. Head for safety.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch.
Yeah. We'll beat you all up. All is good. Just you guys wait.
All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Hey, look at you, Hodrick. Turntail.
And remember, we're to apprehend the target.
Understood, sir!
I think it's meant to be a shoulder plate and then a bit of skin, then gone. Yeah. I think it's just the lighting of things.
Ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance darkness looms thick through all corners of Thevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant.
Hello, welcome in, Alice. Coming in through YouTube, even. Very cool. Hiding on YouTube today? Fair enough, fair enough.
Is that you, Elaine?
Just escaped making it out of Dale, yeah.
Times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral?
Well, I think the villains have a word to say about this.
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget. The girl dies, and our heads will roll too.
How very kind.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying.
Look at her dodging and fighting.
Not as fast as
What the?
Scarlet
Elaine to the victory.
Only a little shake. What's happening to
Okay,
has come ashore on.
let's get to finally have some fights.
And are they aware that you're the crown prince?
I can't
Don't
say
think
for
they
certain.
are yet.
Yes. My cathedral. Come. Let's.
Let's move. Let's fight. Let's battle.
Your Highness, it's a relief.
Just a question. You remember your favorite character? Oh,
Indeed.
names are difficult, but I know that I was mildly disappointed in
I have the utmost faith you'll
the prince. Gilbert?
thank you for this, Joseph.
Is it Gilbert?
Truly.
The young prince. Because I really liked his design, but gameplay-wise, he was just a buffer, and it was really boring to play him. What else? I really liked. Is it Elaine's sister? I think it's his sister. I really like the shield and sword designs as well. They have really cool skills and everything, and being able to wield shields and swords is really cool. His cousin, yeah. I think that had to be gameplay-wise my favorite class and favorite character. Though Gilbert definitely, or if his name was Gilbert, the prince, his character design at least was good. So the way this game is played is we have these command posts, and we get to deploy our units that are pre-assembled within an area of the command post onto the map.
They will be ours.
Unlike Fire Emblem, this isn't grid-based. And we also get like points to use special abilities from fighting things. And the goal is basically beat enemies and get their checkpoints as well. Is there anything else on the map? Because sometimes there's shiny stuff on the map to obtain. But I don't think there is here. No, this is just a tutorial. Fair enough. We'll make our way over to... Oh, I have to move towards the enemy. Fair enough.
Set.
Let's fight! When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy detail. Yeah. So here we could reorganize them on the battlefield. You can actually, like a chessboard kind of, deploy your units in different rows, and I really still love the system, because the front row is basically your defenders, your back row is like, or defenders and attackers I should say. Your back row is like your healers and archers and everything, and they all have items and they have tactic. I love it. It's too well done. And the cool part is watching your strategies when you eventually get to the point work out. When you see all the animations happening. I also really like the AP and... Is it PP system? Because you have active... Yeah, it's PP. So you have active points, like basically in D&D terms, actions and bonus actions, and I really like it. I won't lie, if I had to say that I occasionally introduced effects of items and skills into D&D as custom homebrew stuff for my D&D campaigns, because I just really liked some of these abilities and giving players the ability to have a lot of stuff happening. If neither unit is defeated in battle, the side with lower remaining HP is the loser, and they will become waiting. Fair enough.
We march.
Let's continue beating them up.
Onward.
My favorite is the Dark Elven Princess. Fair enough. The regular Elven Princess was also like, her skill set is at least interesting because it's kind of complex with how you need to set up the elements or fairies or something. You had to do something with her to collect resources, and then you could like cast a big spell with it, which was kind of interesting to use. Welcome in, Flower Boy. Welcome in, welcome in. How was everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great time, a great day. It's a Wednesday. It's mid of the week, as people would call it. It's hump day. Okay, let's speed this up. It's just one dude remaining. There we go. Victory.
Fine bout.
Good, all that remains is to reclaim the town. Yep. Liberate. Liberate. Boop.
To me.
There we go.
It's ours now.
That is a victory, unless more stuff happens here. Liberating things will replenish valor points, and they also count as bases for us to deploy more units from. Okay, we've got Lex back. Is he just alone on the field? Not sure if he's... Yeah, he is just alone on the field there. Okay, let's move him over there.
I'm here.
And there's more dudes. So we can... Is there anything up here? Is there any shinies? Let's check if there's any shinies. I don't think there is shinies. Oh, I need to have Lex do this on his own. Okay, fair enough. Can he even fight on his own? Ooh. Yeah, the combat is amazing. Yeah, it is. It's just good. It's just good. It's so uniquely good as well. Lex, you really didn't need to fight this alone, you know. Never make it in time. Allow me. Yep. Let me deploy in you guys.
Service of the royal family. What would you ask?
And move you up. Wait. Move his to ours.
Very well.
Okay. Yep, we can swap positions with them, which is also good.
This isn't gonna end well.
Gaze upon
There we
the face
go.
of your demise.
As usual, I mean, giving him XP is always a thing. It's the same thing as with, I think, Frederick and Fire Emblem Awakening, or usually there's always like a stronger ally in a Fire Emblem game, and you don't really want them to get the XP because they're already basically really strong. But here we have to.
For the liberation.
Run! Do you mind if I ask what this game is about? It seems really cool. It's a strategy game. I mean, I'd say it's like Fire Emblem, but it really isn't at the same time. Like, obviously it's a strategy game, and it's got a very big story. But it's mostly...
I don't know.
You instead of having it be it's not turn-based, it's basically real-time based. And instead of a grid, you have an open world. Well, quote-unquote open world. Your battles are taking place in a certain region at all times. And you're always just meant to fight enemies, bosses, and everything. Like, the basic regular stuff, but the combat is so much different. Like, imagine Fire Emblem if it was, like, by far more nuanced. So we have several units here, and they aren't just singular characters. As you can see in the bottom right, they actually are full-fledged units of currently only 2 guys, but you could have 6 guys on here. And later you can upgrade that to even have more guys. And they all have ability points, they all have items, they all have skills. You can go nuts with it. Fire Emblem but RTS, yes. Fire Emblem but very overly complicated RTS, which is the overly complicated part is the thing that makes me really enjoy it. I'm a person, I don't get choice paralysis. I enjoy having a lot of options, while other people would go absolutely nuts with it.
On it. We march.
Most people would be like, oh no, so many choices, what do I do? And I'm just like, I get choices. I get power over the choices. And obviously you have a time limit up there, so you do need to be kind of clever about what you do. Let's have you like weaken them. I don't want you beating them. I want you at least like smoothing them up so that the other party can beat them. Oh, Yeah, you do that. Wait. There we go. You can beat them, and now this can progress. So I want you to beat that team. Once we get out of the tutorial, I can even show off all the complicated stuff that can happen in this. Because there's a lot of complicated stuff that can happen in this. Which is better? I guess this team is better right now to beat them up with. Bonk. Right, she can actually fight. I forgot. If you understand, yeah, that's kind of. If you understand programming, you should be good. Yeah, that is. It's both a flaw and an asset to this game, definitely.
This one's mine.
Yeah, you can beat them. It's a bit like there's a lot of ifs and ors in the skill sets, but I'll go over that once we get out of the tutorial, I think. I didn't want you to fight them. Okay, fine. I guess you lose. Guess you just have to lose, guys. Since you chose for this. You chose this. You went out of your way to fight him specifically.
A trivial undertaking.
Yeah, the fights are if-then statements. That is true.
Onward.
Wait, can we even beat him? Wait. Can deal very little damage.
You got it.
Can we?
By your word.
Okay.
Your villainy and
So you can squish them up. Soften up the enemy.
I fail to understand, Holdrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
He got more pay, clearly.
Cornea's most not today.
I have you.
Bonk. 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 Okay, you at least beat up the tiny dude. Better leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me. Fair enough. Fast forward. We almost never want to really fast forward, but this is fine. Yeah, sure. So just like in other games, there's magic damage and there's physical damage.
Enough of your questions, Will.
So physical does barely anything, but her magic damage does quite a bit.
Let me.
And she also heals, which is great. Can you even beat him? Well, I don't want you to fight anymore. Can you even beat him? Oh, well, not really. Ah. Yeah, oh, come on. Just fight. Rough him up a bit. Wow, we did an entire 2 damage for that. Okay, Elaine, come on. I need you to actually... No, you didn't. Fair enough. I guess you are gonna get like 2 more damage in. How much XP do you can get for that? 8 and 10. Fair enough. Now Elaine can do this. Along with Scarlet's magic damage mostly. Pew. And the level up, which is really huge. And then we get the checkpoint. Yeah, you are supposed to get the checkpoints, basically. Beat the enemies, get the checkpoints, and sometimes there's like other objectives as well. And at the end you get like money and XP and loot and scores, if you care about scores particularly much.
What foolishness is this?
Well, you lost, my dude.
Far indeed, Holdrick.
To explain the story in a way, basically a very evil guy plunged the entire continent into darkness. And we are like the runaway prince, saving the world again. That is a very basic way to describe this.
Tell me, Holdrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion.
This is honestly also a big part of the game. Choices. You can choose to save people, to have mercy on people, or you can choose to have no mercy on people, which always changes how you can recruit certain characters down the line. And that is also why I really like the game. It's like, ooh, we get choices. Obviously, I will always try and pick the choice that is good, because I don't want to miss characters, obviously.
The only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well. A frightful power.
Basically, the villain has brainwashed all the guys. That's why. So, and we have a magical unicorn ring. My Little Pony ring that will cleanse their mind control and free them all of their evil deeds.
Orthodoxy has a similar story about the holy unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands.
All
It's
praise the
entirely
unicorn.
possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Feel bad for Lex. His timing the game make him make some look bad because the characters he defends don't really matter yet. Friendship magic, yes. With the power of friendship and anime, you shall be cleansed. As much of a bad rep mind control plots have, at least this one doesn't overuse it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't really mind mind control plots usually. I think it's well done for this.
Today marks our it may take days.
It makes sense for an evil dude to be like, okay, here I have dark magic, now follow me, join me. Join my evil crusade. More sorry. I want to get into menuing. I want to get into building stuff. Come on.
You have my thanks.
We're setting sail to save the rest of the world. Bit by bit.
Is something wrong?
Well, no, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't. wasn't important. I assure you.
Yeah, from this angle, now that the lighting is better, it really does look like his shoulders are just skin. Like there is no shoulder armor.
Yesterday.
But, oh
It
well.
barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different.
Yeah, it's definitely just skin.
But I've always
He's
known
like,
this
yeah,
would come.
I don't need protection on my
That's why I spent
shoulders.
all these years training under
I
Joseph.
just have a scarf on there.
You never
That's
had the
good
chance to be my
enough.
mother.
He has like upper arm protectors and everything. Everything from the shoulder down is protected. But his shoulders, nah. Gotta show them shoulders off.
You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just...
Yeah.
Yet our liberation is...
Save
still in its
everybody.
initial days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex,
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's
I do
all right.
like Lex.
When you've known each
Like,
other as long as we have, there's no
he
reason...
doesn't... Yeah, he's not really a defender yet, but he is still really good at what he does. Save the progress? Yes. And we will make an extra save file. So yeah, this is how far I got before. 33 hours in. But I'll make an extra save file for this. Select your difficulty. There we go. So you can actually change the difficulties as you go. And it is a really annoying choice to a degree because you get more... I don't think the XP matters based on the difficulty. For grinding, I know I've just set it down low to grind enemies really quickly to gain XP and to gain loot. But for like story-based stuff, I think I put it on tactical. I don't think I've ever put it to expert just because it felt a lot more extreme, especially somebody who likes to play around with like meme builds and fun builds. So I think I'll stick to tactical for the most part. And for grinding, I may go down. But I can change the difficulty as I go. Across like around 60 characters, the mind controller is only used 8 times in total. Yeah, that's true. Expert is fine. And again, I'm not sure what the actual difference is aside from
Not the welcome
the amount of skills that enemies get. Bonk.
get your vile claws off of me! Let her go!
I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Goodbye. And so we lose the waifu. My work is concluded. I'll leave the rest to you and your capable hand. Or band. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Okay, straight into the hornet's nest. Okay. Hey, we're getting help. Nice. Clive is I'm not sure if I entirely like all the horse riders. Like, the horse riders are fun,
Ashamed to hear you.
but they're also just very straightforward with what they do.
Still, I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who
That's
was that
true.
knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case,
True.
the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into and sitting idly by only serves to wouldn't do that if I was you.
Travis. Okay, I do also really like Travis's design because he's a poison user, and I really like
Fancy way to refer to a spy.
damage over time effects.
And what of Renault? Road east, faster than a clap, but the real problem.
Sadly, he hasn't proven to be that good in the past. Somehow. Like, damage over time effects are only so good when everything else just kind of annihilates every enemy. Okay, but now we have an open world map here, and we need to venture out and liberate everything. We have several quests. Stage start. Oh, actually, are we in fight mode? We are directly in fight mode. Okay. We're not even in walkie-walkie mode. Okay, so... any shinies on the map that I should see? No. Okay. We have a dude here and there, and we need to beat this guy. This is the main boss of this particular map. And we do want to grab everything we can. Okay, so what are our teams? Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our units will struggle without the proper changes to the formations. Press X on the deployment screen to adjust the unit's formation. Okay, what do I even want to do with them? Thing is, I don't need to... no, I don't need the explanation. I'm fine on that regard. Do I even have extras? I do have extras. Good. So this is where stuff gets interesting. Let me... remove. Let me do this for all of them. Yes, the starting stuff is fine. To be fair. To be fair, I almost think that I'll leave Lex and her unit, but we'll see. So you get to have these units, which are all like 2x3s. I think they only end up getting upgraded to like 3x3s. Might be wrong. But this is like the basic layout of units for right now. And they have different sizes. You can have two characters currently. That's the 0 out of 2 right now next to them. That you can have on the board at once. And you can just place them down wherever you want. And I think if they stand in front of another unit, in front of another character, they can directly help them sometimes. But for right now, we have Elaine as a sword dude with a shield. We have Lex as a sword dude with a shield, to just make it very simple. They're both strong and defensive. Joseph is a rider who's just very over level. Like, look at it. He's already level 20 and he's a paladin already. He's really strong. So we almost don't even want to use him except for when we really, really need to. Like, use him as a singular guy that just, like, softens enemies up. We have Chloe, who's a lancer, but she also has a healing ability, if I remember correctly. Travis is a rogue. Clive is similar to Joseph. He's a rider. He's mildly defensive. Mildly is a word. He's fairly defensive. And Hodrick is the most offensive dude. You would put Elaine and Joseph together. I can see it just so that Elaine is protected. I don't remember all of his skills. His passive... oh, right. He had the cool stuff to steal stuff. Yeah, let's just start off with Elaine and probably put in... yeah, Joseph isn't a bad call. true. It's just a question of, do I want it to do I want this particular team to have the kill power or not? I mean, even if I could just do this for the extra mobility that he gives the team. Does he even if he isn't the front? So we definitely want Elaine to be the leader, which is plus. There we go. I guess he doesn't really give them a speed buff. Then we definitely want to plan around Travis, and curious if I should just put Lex together with Travis or Hodrick. Because both are good. Like protecting the squishy in case the squishy screws up. But I'd also kind of like to have a team with Chloe. I think I'll put Hodrick in. And I just want to reposition you like so. Yep. So that way Travis should be protected. And we will I guess I'll throw in Lex along with Chloe for now. We can't have all of them with us yet, but that is fine. Now we can go into details. This is basically what I meant, what we were meaning about the advanced strategy that you can have. So you have equipment. Depending on the class, you have different equipment options. Right now they're very basic. There's just a bronze sword, a shield, and the Ring of the Unicorn. Nothing specifically great with them. But on to the right of this, which I can't head over to with the cursor sadly, but we have 1 AP and 1 PP. Our active points and our passive points. Our active points are basically our attacks, and our passive points are all the usually more defensive stuff or like buffs. Now we have 2 actions with them currently. We have a Lean Edge, which is our attack, and we have Noble Guard, which is a buff. So Lean Edge says attack a single enemy. It's described on the bottom. Recover 25% HP if the attack hits, and recover 25% of HP if the target is defeated. So it could recover up to 50% of HP. Then we have Noble Guard, which is our passive. It just says activates before being hit by a physical attack. Block an enemy attack with a medium guard, which I'm not sure anymore what that did. I think it's just no ranged attack. Grants the user plus 20% of defense and grants the user plus 1 PP if the user has 50% HP or less. I think both of these don't really require anything special, but in conditions, you can really go mad with this. You can prioritize front row, back row, and roll with most combatants, roll with a certain amount of combatants, even going by night or daytime specifically. You can prioritize different specific classes. You can prioritize an enemy with the least or highest HP or least or highest MP and everything. Or, yeah, with the least or most skill points. And whether they're buffed or not, and what their attacks are, and how many enemies there are. It's absolutely insane. If you look through this, it's like, ooh. But at the same time, it's like, oh dear, there's so many things. I think for right now, considering we regain HP if the target is defeated, I would like to attack the target with the least HP. So there's lowest percent, which obviously is a difference. I think I'll go with the lowest. So that way we have a better chance of beating something up and healing ourselves that way. Is it specifically useful yet? Not entirely. Elaine's leader skill rewards for killing a lot. Yeah, that's true. Maybe put Clive behind Travis. Clive behind... Oh, Clive is the rider, right? Yeah, he's the rider. Wait, what skills does he have? Quick guard, assaulting lance. What do you have? Prioritize back row. Cover an ally with heavy guard. I think this is fine. I think it makes almost no difference. That's like an average D&D lineup where basically big guy up front, like little squishy menace in the middle. Yes, kind of, except I don't think it entirely matters. Like sometimes you're also just fine to like mess around with it because these skills don't matter. Like the skills don't specifically say this one at least like doesn't specifically say you're only guarding that guy. The opponent can't target the back row as long as there's something in the front row, I think, or just right in front of them. But at the same time, the back row can still defend the front row with these kinds of skills. I've forgotten, but these are evasion tanks in this game. I do know, but it makes like no difference whether I use this tank or the other tank. I feel like. I think we're fine on this regard. Like you... Yeah, he's already like pre-programmed to heal if the target has less HP and attack the lowest HP enemy, and then he has a lot of buffs. Follow-up attack a single enemy. I think I want that to also go onto the lowest HP. Heavy guard, block an enemy attack with a medium guard, prevents debuffs. Activates before an ally is attacked. I think we don't have to overcomplicate things too much here. Warding slash. Again, I think we're fine to like prioritize the guys with the lowest HP. And this is just good. And she can just heal. Yeah. Just always heal, basically. Attacks a column of enemies with a piercing strike. So here's the thing. If we check for... Can we say that we want to attack a column? Formation? Full column. Combatants in both rows. Can we not say... prioritize in the row with the most members. I mean, I'd kind of like to say this, but if there isn't, we can still go with long thrust and just say otherwise. If there isn't a full one, we can still then prioritize the one with the lowest HP. So it'll first check, is there a full column, like with two guys in there to have more damage? Yes, then do this. Otherwise, it'll move on and say, okay, who has the least HP, we'll target that dude. And then they'll heal. That's the kind of depth you can get it with it right now, at least. It's not a whole lot, but it is something. Passive steal, attack a single enemy, steal all the enemy PP, and evade a single hit. So that'll almost always happen. Sadly, this is, I guess we therefore like get 2 hits, and I do kind of wanna target. Well, if they guard, is there any way to say that they shouldn't guard? I don't think there isn't. So again, we'll go for lowest HP just to make sure that they squish up somebody. And you should always go for the lowest HP. There we go. I'd have to put one full column and then a normal one. And where was I? Here? One full column and then a normal one. I think this is correct. Like, It'll still try and check, okay, is there a full column? If not, it'll move on and say, attack the lowest HP dude, which is what I want. Unless I have to... These are always AND conditions, so this is not it. Can have Travis go for most PP, so he steals it. Oh, true, he actually actively steals the PP. Fair enough. AP, PP, most AP, most PP. There we go. That makes sense. I think for now, though, this is fine. I mean, this is very early game tactics, and there we probably don't need to overcomplicate things. We only have 2 Valor points. Let's deploy you and deploy this team for now. Let's move you to the edges of this for now. And keep one team behind in case something sneaks up. I don't remember if something sneaks up, but I'd rather them not.
I'll make it quick.
Sure, who's this? I want you guys to get some XP. So let's see how this works out. So he steals a PP. There we go. He tries and attacks the front row, which is fine. This is also fine. You attack the guy with the lowest amount of HP from the steal. And Travis is good to go. Easy peasy. Okay, I can just remain stationed like so.
Come then.
Yeah, he's still, yeah. Yeah, he does use it to evade, which does allow him to evade twice. Okay. At least Joseph gets to, I guess, beat up somebody. Yep. And the lane gets to also hurt. Okay, win.
Victory grows ever closer.
Yeah?
Let's have you move in on this enemy.
We march.
And then we can have you relay and move there.
Hope you've made your peace.
Yeah, so you can beat up that with one lonely guy now. Bonk. Bonk. There we go.
That'll do for now. No hard feelings.
Now we get a Valor point. Engaging battle consumes 1 stamina, seen on the shield to the unit's right. Yep. When possible, Your Highness, you should try to avoid using single unit battles. Yeah, so we have we have turns in a way that we only have so much stamina. So we need to like plan around that mildly cleverly. I want to use you to try and move down there if we can. So have they got their guys crawling from the harbor? They'll have enemy reinforcements.
I'll make it quick.
Once I made Travis both an invasion tank and I mean, yeah, you can, with the items and the item choices, you can do a lot of very funny, gimmicky stuff. Bonk. Okay, this should be fine.
Just getting started.
You can continue fighting them. I mean, sadly you run out of stamina here in a sec. At least, even if they run out of stamina, they can't walk anymore, but they can still fight back if they are attacked. So that is at least something. Go, go, go.
Time for
Yep, you can beat them up now. Bonk, bonk. Bonk.
That'll do for now.
Okay, this works so far. Travis is being very safe.
Yeah?
I can have you engage with this guy. Elaine can... His runes may hold something of use. Yeah, but I won't have stamina. Oh well. You can beat up them and get the harbor safe. Bonk. That them. There you go.
A fine bout.
Then I can have you take over the harbor. Then Travis can hopefully finish off that guy. Yes, he can. Chunk. Chunk.
Just getting started. I can't stay on
Okay,
my
now
feet.
you need to
Go on.
rest. Which is fine. Then you can regenerate there. Kind sir, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battles ahead. We get a revival orb.
The time is at hand.
It shall indeed prove very useful soon. Do we want to deploy another unit? I think I do. Now that we're a little bit closer.
Time is at hand.
And then you can clear the bridge while you can go ahead and help with this entire deal over here. The bridge there appears to be held by enemy spear bearers. Not only are they capable of delivering piercing attacks to an entire column, but they deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. Yep. So let's be very careful. But it should be fine either way. Oh, come on. Actually, still continue attacking them, please.
Come then.
Hopefully Lex can help travel. Yeah, probably. I also love all the different banners. Yeah, I never got, like, I obviously, like, fiddled around with all the colors and everything you can set. But I was never, like, I never designed them too much. I was fine with the, like, standard stuff we had.
Well fought.
Kids aren't half bad. Come on, boys. It's time we teach them what they're up against. Okay, there's more dudes. Okay, now we can hold the bridge, though. Skipping battles, we can now press plus if we know the outcome, which is fine.
The path is set.
It's probably what I'll use mostly for a lot of the tiny fights. Unless I want to, like... If I want to test stuff out, then I always, like, let the battles run.
You don't stand a chance.
But if I don't want to test stuff out, then I'll skip the animation. Because I don't always need to. Look at it. I cannot stay long today for today's stream, but I will leave with a parting gift. Oh.
That's how it's done.
Thank you though a lot, and thank you for the boop, and also thanks for the follow, and thanks for more boobs. All the booping. I hope you'll have a good time. Thank you for staying around, and thank you for all the boobs. And the head pads as well. It was the right choice to spend the time and animate them in. Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, so many. Oh, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, no worries. I hope you'll have a good time today as well. That is one heck of a parting gift. I've been saving up. I can tell. Okay, these tiny guys shouldn't be an issue here.
Fine bout.
We should actually use the... Well, can we yet? We don't... We can't yet use Valor skills, unfortunately.
Time is at hand. To me. You face me.
Unfortunate. So you'll just have to lose. The boop and headbutt combo is amazing. Yeah. I wasn't sure if things could overlap like that just because of how Varudo is like programmed to do stuff.
Let's take what's ours.
But I guess it works. Okay, you guys can go down there. Lex can meanwhile, I hope, just beat these guys up. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. And she can heal up Lex, which is honestly a good idea.
Sure thing.
And then we can go into the ruins, pick up whatever is inside the ruins. Get a dew of strength. As usual, items are cool, but I'll probably never really use them.
I'm up.
Because, like, as a true gamer does, we never use items. We just hoard them. Okay. It's all good. I don't want to beat the boss before I beat the guys down there. So I just fight them once and then I'll wait. And honestly, I don't really want Elaine to get the beating the boss XP. I'd rather have somebody else get the XP. Because the thing is that Joseph doesn't really need... Joseph really doesn't need the XP. He's even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful foe? Yes, we can. Oh, now we get access to Valos. Okay, I mean, you can... Yeah, you wait there. No, 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 you don't... No, you're supposed to wait.
Make it quick.
But yeah, I wasn't sure if the combo would work, if things could overlap if they were spammed just because of how Baruto does stuff. But it apparently does work, and I'm really happy about that. Any thoughts on outfits by now, by the way, for the VTuber commission, Alice? I know. I just know that you've been struggling to find a good outfit.
Time for payback.
Goodbye. I always forget to use my dues. I think in my original run I used them, but I was also like, okay, they make almost no difference, / I'd rather save them up.
Yeah?
Okay, so you can get this,
Sure thing.
and you can move up.
On it. Now then. Shouldn't have let your guard down.
And then I would actually really like Travis to get
Won't take
this.
long.
Well, actually, do I? Wait, if I use Valor. So these are our skills. For all our points we have, we can then use special abilities, which makes the entire game even more in depth for everything, for every unit you have. So Elaine has 2 abilities. Increase damage dealt by 20%, reduce damage taken, and also increase XP earned by all units. Okay, so that will buff them. Good, so I will give you the buff. Can I actually stack these? Duration 1 battle. Can I like stack this up? Is that a thing we can do? I'm not sure if this matters if we stack it.
Time is at hand.
And we can also... Do they overwrite each other? We're still 50% HP. Yeah, sure, let's heal you guys up as well. Just so that you're extra healthy. Okay, now Travis can hopefully beat up Orbin.
Hope you've made your peace.
Yes, I created a whole board of ideas. The outfit is still slightly unconfirmed, but I'm hoping that I've given the artist enough ideas to create something. I can send you my vision board if you like. If you'd like. If you'd like to rather like keep it a secret. Obviously I won't share it, but if you'd still like to just keep it a secret to me anyways, that's entirely understandable as well. But I'm glad you found something. I'm also looking really forward to seeing the final design.
Easy.
There we go. Lots of XP.
A little bit of tricorn pride for ya.
Vitality Talisman. Plus 10 HP. That's good. And we get the final command post. Stage clear. Go, we get stuff, get some honors as well. So honors is how we can upgrade our units and unit sizes and even upgrade our characters. Honors are really important as a currency.
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about him, never could have done without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourself.
Well, Orbin is a cool dude, and he's one of the first guys we can recruit here.
Part of the job.
Then you know how this
He may be a criminal, but he has a code. Or I guess more of a mercenary.
I'll take any scraps
Or
of it.
bandit mercenary kind of deal.
Pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
Well,
It's not every
hiring everybody is also a good idea.
in order to see his allies safe.
Send it to you to look at later. Nice.
Impressive clutches of Zenoira and
Very nice, very nice.
I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I'd heard you were nothing more than a never would have get.
Let's recruit. Let's recruit.
You're trying to
Get to it.
Doesn't sound like he's in.
hope you know I don't.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. Kingmaking's not an everyday job, but you've seen enough to know I'm worth the go. So we got a deal?
Yes, we have a deal. You're hired. We need more units or characters.
Move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith.
They do
Casting the
indeed.
gauntlet at Renault's feet.
Okay.
If I may add, I fear we have
We can
It would seem
now
only
continue saving the rest of the world. But not before I level up all the towns and get all the characters and do all the side stuff and explore the game. Oh, we can change the banner now. Wait, there is what? Presets? Sakura High School. Whoa. Oh, this is a. There's an ROB. There's a Rob there. That's so weird. Highland. Arian. Oh, there's bunnies. Liberation Army. I'm fine with the Liberation Army banner, I'll be very honest. Save the progress. There we go. Begin with your highness, I suggest we make for the fort we just liberated and increase the maximum size of a unit. Yay! We can actually check that out right away. So now we can walk around. We now have open world stuff. No, I do want to have idle wandering. Fine. Wait. Oh, you just want me to go to this fort. Fair enough. So this is where we can expand our units. And it costs 10 honors to do so, which is a hefty price. I think if I upgraded a team, I'd wanted. I mean, I hate doing it out of order, but I think. Oh, we can also unlock another unit. So who do we have? We have Clive left. We have Clive left. Yeah. It's either upgrade or buy a unit. And I think for now I'll just upgrade maybe this one. And then we can throw Clive in it. We can't hire anything yet. Expanding unit. Woo! We get stuff. And we gain 5 more renown. Nicely done. Alright, there's report level. Honestly, I didn't care to help the report. Oh, right, we have Orban as well. Change of clothes. Let's rush. Okay, we need to do that first. So I do wanna... Do I just want to throw Orban in here then? I mean, we can. Guess guess in that case, let's also reposition him with you. And then let's see what your details are. You have a crushing axe, which is all you have. And you can also have the Vitality Talisman. Crushes inflicts a stun, and this inflicts physical defense down. So I want you to definitely go on to the target with the highest defense. Is that a highest defense? Physical defense. There we go. So that way we can squish down them. If it's at the end of battle, attack a single enemy. So I do want this to go against lowest HP and this to go against lowest. Generally speaking, I always go for lowest HP. That is kind of the thing I always tend to do. Just to make very sure that nothing just survives on a silly note. Did anything get any new skills? I don't think they did. Right? No. Okay, good. This is at the bottom up from the Vanillaware games. 13. Yeah, right. 13 Sentinels I still need to get. Now that it's also on Switch, like it probably has been for a year on at least. But it is definitely on my list. Really important question: where are the unicorns? So the unicorn is like a fable god kind of thing, and we are wearing the ring of unicorn. We are of the household of the unicorn, and we're fighting with the magic of the unicorn. Basically, it's less of My Little Pony and more. We had to choose a very pretty household name. Get more renown. Are you guys happy now? Okay, we can now finally move on to the city. I also want to... I see the shinies, and I want to grab the shinies. Quick supply run. No! Fine. Hello, town. As always, we can buy stuff from towns, just like in most games, obviously. And there's a couple of really cool weapons we can get here, and equipment and general stuff. There's also buying like healing items and stuff, which is nice. But the most important part is that stuff upgrades if you do their quests. So this one just needs Corvia herbs. So if you bring them the items, they get a star, and on the top of that thing, you actually get to level them up, the towns, and then they sell better stuff. I feel scammed. Scam! So do we need to actually buy anything from them? Are you going to buy something for the army? Fine.
Here to shop? Or maybe
Let's
sell?
grab some HP
Say the word and it's
potions.
yours. Thank you very much. Come back.
Are you happy now? You're happy now. Good. Get more renown. Now let me grab the shinies. Now! I want to get the shinies and upgrade the towns. Yeah. We can collect stuff and get better. Standard game stuff. Yay, give me the shinies. Yes, there we go. That's the Corvia herbs. That's what we need for the town. So let's do this delivery now. So we get money, we get an honor, and we get a revival orb, but we also upgrade the city. There we go. City's happy now. Don't think there is an extra upgrade. You can keep doing the quests. They won't upgrade anything anymore. But you get the loot, you get extra honors, you get the war funds and everything. So it's worth doing that. You can also station a guard. They basically can collect resources nearby a town over time. It's a bit slow to start with, but it's fine. I will just go through this. Board ship, we can travel. And now what are the options here for items? They don't look that much different, to be fair. We have a spear with extra accuracy and true thrust, which attacks a column of enemies with a piercing strike. Okay. Runic sword with a magic attack. call. Recruit gets extra XP, extra XP, extra XP. And more XP. Everything more XP. That's actually not too bad. 70. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Actually, we have several in stock. Oh, we don't have that much money. Ah, we don't have that much money. Ah. This is XP. This is attack points up. We can sell the healing stuff. We can also sell the revival orbs, which I think we'll do.
Careful. You walk out and it's gone forever.
Yeah, I'll also sell the healing pots.
Careful. You walk out and it's gone forever.
What do you want to grab? I guess we can grab like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things at least.
Done and done. We see it.
I got this.
Let us give... Who do we give stuff? You can have a... So the bronze sword is 8, so I can give you this sword, which is 11 power. Which isn't bad. I think you're the only guy that can have axes, so I'll give you the axe. You can have a spear, but I think... Wait, who else can have a spear? You can also have a spear. So I'll give you the recruiter's spear. Wait, the charm she has is extra XP, which is dope. And you... I also kind of need another recruiter sword, don't I? I kind of need everything. I have shields. Wait, what else did we pick up then? Is that it? 1, 2, 3. I feel like we picked up something else. Oh, we picked up a bow, didn't we? Which we don't need yet. Oh well. We get a divine shard. I don't remember what they were good for anymore. We don't have anything to gift you yet. And there's all kinds of dudes here that kind of just want to do talking and quests. For just talking with them. There we go. Now we get cut flowers. So let me give you some cut flowers, I guess. And that way we can increase the renown. We can do a lot of talky-talky, but mostly we just want to grab the items and all the... Yep. And all the foraging sites. Get more money and renown and everything. We really need this. Hello, there's a tower here. We get items. There's enemies down there. There's more items. This is a smoked nuts. Okay. Town girl. Anybody else here that has anything important to say? Not really. Oh, you're a battle? The look of a guy who doesn't know the first thing about house calls. I'd be glad to fill you in. Sure, let me fight you, I guess. Yeah, this team should do just fine. Yeah, we can skip. We're fine to just beat you guys up. There we go. 2,000 money. That's huge. You guys also want to do something? Bolstered ranks wants me to do something. And sparring session. We get fish. So we can expand units. We have 17 honors now, so let's actually expand our main unit just because I really want that to be clean and nice and orderly. What are our quests? Quest log. Bolstered ranks is increase your available unit slots at a fort. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do. And this is engage in a mock battle. Okay, so we need some more honors. There's more enemies here. And we always, whenever we find a new big major thing, we get a cutscene basically of what happened in a city.
You supposed to be the town guard? Sorriest sight I ever seen. Now go on and run home if you know what's good for you.
As if I'd ever cede to vulgar bandits such as you. The Father shall strike you down for your sins.
Not today, you won't. But I'll let you take that up with him yourself. Me, I've had enough divine judgment to last a lifetime. You know the drill, boys. Grab anything that's not nailed to the floorboard.
Gamma is also an interesting character. He has a long story arc. Oh, Rolf, right. Yes. Hello, Rolf. So basically, we get a little cutscene of stuff happening, of some place to get saved, that we need to save, and then we get a quest to save that place. And then it's basically stuck on the map, and then we can choose to save that place at any point in time. But usually, you know how it goes. You get loot, you get characters, stuff like that doesn't get saved up for a long time. You usually end up doing that right away. That's a side quest now. Do I have to do the side quest right away, or can I? Yeah, I can just run past it for now. I'm gonna wanna grab the items. Hi. Okay, there's just a dude. I mean, yeah, overworld encounters basically, it's like enemies that run behind you. And I'm honestly fine to just beat them all up as we go. Okay, yeah, sure. Hi. We get beat up as well. And we still get like honors, and we still get XP and everything for doing this. These are rogues, which probably won't be beaten right away. Okay, no, they just get stunned for a little bit. More stuff. What are you? Who are you? What do you want? Got a moment? Go on. Commander Travis, is that really you? Depends on who's asking. Wait, you're from the Tricorns. Yeah. So what do you need? What do you want from me? Apparently now he's fighting for Zenora, if you can't believe it. Bruno would never. Apparently he does. Okay. So I guess we get another mission this way? No, just some story. Just more story stuff. Side questy stuff. Tricon's Ride. Was that? Okay, no, that is an actual fight. Hence I'm just running around and grabbing everything. As much as I can. Because grabbing stuff is good. Loot is good. We love loot. And as long as we can get away with it, I will grab as much loot as I can. I shall get away with it. None shall capture me. We can keep going. Loot. Yoink. But there was something here. We can examine this tower. We get a camping site. Interesting. More loot. Now it's nighttime, which is fine. Any more loot? There's a building here. There's more loot. I love the loot. Gotta love the loot. Obviously, we won't have to always get all the loot on our own. Eventually, we liberate all the cities, and the cities will gather the loot for us. Because those loot spots do respawn. Hey, we get to meet the angel. I didn't know you could actually get her that soon.
I dare say that's a rare sight.
The Orthodoxy reveres them as an extension of the Heavenly Father himself, my prince. Do try to keep your composure.
I'll try. We'll try. But she's a really good asset to have for the team if we can actually get her.
Knight Joseph, faithful retainer of the royal house of Cornia. Beside me is the very commander of the Liberation Army, none but the great Prince Alain.
The Liberation, you say? And I'm well aware of you, Sir Joseph. Word of your exploits has long since reached my homeland. My name is Oclese, Heaven's Wing Knight of the Palavian Orthodoxy. Swords of the Liberation. I would request a kindness from you if you can spare the time.
Sure.
By order of His Holiness Pontifex Errant, I've been tasked with...
Oh yeah, right. We need to get all the stones.
Turn my gaze for one ungodly moment and look...
We need to collect items.
Apology.
All for the church. See, loot goblin stuff is holy. It's a religious collection of items and loot. There's east stuff here, simply follow the riverbank. And we do also get her to aid us for this one. That's good. Loot. Looty looty. Iron ore. There is a doggo. Is that a doggo? Found it yet? Is always that? No, that's a cat. Okay, is that another fight? Probably is another fight. No, not yet. But there's a cat. It's not every day you get stared down by a cat. Oh, it's her. Ah, it's Yana. Okay. What characters? There's so many characters that you can get at the start. So many fights as well. Yay. No, give me the loot first before you beat me up, which you'll probably do. No, you'll still lose. Cool. Any more loot? Yes, there is. This is on the other side, but there's still this place. Yoink. Okay. I feel like there's probably been more stuff up top that I missed. I don't want to run through the entire map and cover everything. Do I? Do I? Oh, there's an item. Divine Shard. There's an archer, which we can at least stun for now. There's a tower, which we can examine. Ba-dum. Do we get anything from it? Usually we get like healing items. We get a Watchman's Lantern. Increases magic death by 1 and has blindness and burn immunity for the character. That's pretty good. Okay, you'll just get paralyzed again. Is this... Yeah, this is used up. It just looks different. So I think we can start heading... back towards a regular stuff here. Still another dude. There is a fight there. We see, I think by now we've gotten some honors. There's also this side with more fighters. Ah, there's the hammer dude, the bridge builder. Walled city of Bartimo.
What news do you bring? Out with it.
It seems Fort Sology has fallen, sir.
And here I thought scorpions could sting. Who was it that did them in?
A faction calling themselves the Liberation, from what I understand.
Suppose there's no pulling the weeds of rebellion. Hmm?
Sir Morden, may I have a word?
You may have as many as you need. Just give us a moment, would you?
Of course, my lord.
Again, sir?
Is that defiance I hear? It's none of your business, besides. To the matter at hand, though, I'd rather not have self-righteous fools raising the...
Mordon is a good guy. He's a bad guy right now, but he's also a good guy.
The watch at once. If these pups come scratching at our gates, you're to see them repelled. Teach them the pain of war, if you must.
Consider it done, sir.
Bum bum bum. Another fighty quest. Then we can have a choice of what we fight first. Hope to proceed past this point, we must first lay low the occupiers in the city. Fair enough. You've been there already. Loot. Another divine shard. Oh right, yeah, we need a bridge, which is gonna take a while. We need Mordon for that, and rocks. Rocks as in stone and not as in a character. Climb up, give me the item. Your vitality, fair enough. Anything else up here? There is one of the big knights that are blocking our way. Continuing north in this manner will lead us to a cluster of ruins currently under Zenora control. This is a dangerous proposition considering the relative lack of strength. Gone, please. Thank you, my prince. You should move here first. Yeah. You don't want us fighting yet. That's fine. Oh, there's actually a Zenoran soldier. The ruins ahead are under investigation. Forge ahead. Okay. There is another mission here. Yep. You know, at least these wizards are really slow. Let's grab the rocks. Grab the items. There's more stuff up here. Ah! We get ambushed. Fight! Beat them. Give me that. We get wood and we get flowers. There's an item. Grab the item. More divine shards. Another ruin. Probably, yeah, as I figured. Fishies and probably rocks. Ore. Iron ore. There's stuff up there again. Okay, let's actually continue on doing smart stuff, shall we? Actually liberating stuff. Okay, fine. These wizards apparently just want to have a piece of me. Well, can I do anything here? We can expand to have another unit slot. Oh, we can't. In order to unlock new unit slots, you must be renowned rank D or above. So we actually still need to do a bit. But we can fight these for now. Oh, we can't beat them yet? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Let us see then. Wait, can we... If we just... We have some deliveries we can make, which gives us more honors, but that doesn't matter until we get our rank up. So let's grab Rolf first, because he's an archer and we kind of need an archer. Oh, there's a... How do I get there? Do I need to somehow, like, run around this? I think I do. Oh, there's also items. I can't just run past items, you know. Items are great. We love having items. Items are way too valuable. As a true loot goblin, we must have them all. There's Gamel. Okay, fine. Let's help Rolf here. This should be easy enough to do. And knock an archer, and then we can probably move on to Mordon.
Yes, my lord. He claimed to be with the Cornia militia.
I have heard tell of common folk taking up arms to defend their fellow man.
He may agree to join our cause, assuming we can happen upon him before the enemy does.
It's worth the attempt, if nothing else.
Please stay safe out there.
Yes, we will.
We shall. The only thing you need worry about is what to do with those flowers of yours.
Okay, let's have a fight. So, hey boss, it looks like we've got trouble. Then you know what to do, get rid of them and fast. That archer there is most likely Rolf, and it seems he's in quite the predicament. We should speak to him. Okay, so let us have a chit-chat and recruit an archer. So let us give you... Oh, we can actually have all our teams, so that's good. And let's throw in Lex's unit as well. So, can you... Yep, I want to march you in to talk with them. Guess I'll move you towards them.
I'm up.
And you towards them.
You got it. Try me.
I mean, Rolf is just gonna do solo fight. Which is probably fine.
Do you see now?
Okay, now we can talk with him. Yep, talkie. Who are you?
I take it you're the one they call Rolf. That depends on who's asking.
We stand the Liberation Army. We just spoke to a pair of civilians who claimed you helped them.
So the girls made it out. More welcome news than I'm used to, that. It's as you say. I am Rolf, captain of the Cornian militia. What militia we have, at least. If you're truly willing to brave these bandits, that's precisely what...
Okay, let's help him out and recruit him for ourselves. Yay, he joined the rebellion. Hunters can directly target enemies in the back row, so single out a background support classes to gain an edge in battle. That is exactly what we shall do. They also have a really cool assist. Okay, Travis will hopefully take care of them. Yeah. I guess I'll have this fight be entirely shown. So you can steal that and beat them up. Orban can do that. Everything's pretty fine with this team. I'm not too worried. Not too worried. I can pretty much take care of anything that comes in the way. I guess then I'll have you... Is this an item or is this just a spot that we were at?
There in a second.
Help with that.
Who's my target?
I guess I'll have you move to... them.
Right.
And... you move to them. So Travis can squish them up. If we use the range assist, that doesn't really help as much. Let's just beat them up. That at least gets rid of the first rogue.
Yeah?
And you can move to that as well. There's something on the ground. Yeah. There's a shining spots. You can pick up the shiny. Holy herb. Okay. Next can do... Okay, the range assist will actually take care of the archer. Of the thief. So let's do that. Bonk. Bonk. There we go.
No stopping now. Told you I'm awesome.
Now I can probably move Lex up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is not the boss yet. There's just a regular dude, I think. Which we can squish it a little bit. No, that was the boss. Well. Then Travis can beat up the boss. Well, not the boss, but a boss enough. There we go. That takes care of that. Then we have this place here liberated. We get a level up on him as well. Let's have you take that fort and move up.
Heading there now.
And you can also move up.
To me. They made it too easy.
Travis gets that. Good. We get some valor from that.
Yeah.
Let's also have you move up to the boss. Then I can activate valor to give, I think, Rolf a little bit of extra XP. Isn't the worst kind of choice.
Easy. Who's my target? Understood. Splendid.
Nice. Okay, so now we need Rolf to fight the thieves.
Run as much as you like. My arrows will cover any distance.
Okay, so they will attack the guard. That's fine. Easy.
That went better than I expected.
Okay, that was the one extra XP for that battle. And I can move you ahead. I can use your Valor skill to give Rolf another XP buff.
I'll take it from here.
I can move Lex also closer to the boss.
Come then. I'm here too.
Let's just fight normally. This is a fight against the boss. We don't want to beat the boss before we get all the loot and all the side enemies. Okay, at least all the tiny dudes got beaten. Let's have you stay there, you stay there, and you stay there. Okay, now you can fight those guys, I guess. They're starting to do a number on that guard.
You'll be okay.
Okay, maybe we do want to
Time is at hand. Let's take what's
support him a little bit.
there in a second.
And that is the last fight for Rolf as well. At least he'll still do some good damage here. Because that's Rolf out of order. We can now rest.
I'm here.
Travis can take care of the remainders of here. Easy. Hodrick gets a level up. Good. And the final archer can also go away.
Time for payback.
Then we can grab the item and then we can beat the boss for this one. Probably also Travis after we give him the XP. XP buff. There we go.
I appreciate it.
So you grab the item. And then you can run to the boss.
I'll make it
Okay, there we go. Then you get a good chunk of XP as well. And down goes Gamble.
Just getting started.
Tons of XP. Another level up for everybody.
Tricorn pride for ya.
Viper Fang. That is the weapon I really like. That is the weapon that makes Travis really, really good. Poison Slash is amazing because it inflicts poison. Now we get the ability to have dots. Command post, yay! Which also means we get another city to give loot to. Oh, we also get some honors for that.
I beg of you, sirs, have mercy on a poor damn soul.
You dare speak of mercy? What of the mercy you showed all those you've robbed and pillaged?
Please, it's my sister. Back when our mom and dad passed, I was broken. An empty shell of a man. But she never left my side. Stayed right there next to me till the day she took ill herself. Started fading, and fast. I carried her, slumped around my shoulders, at the best healer my coin purse could buy. Only thing I could do was watch her wither into dust. You ever seen that? It's a pain worse than death itself.
I think that's a lie.
But I didn't stop searching. Day after wicked day. Till, finally, I'd got what I asked for. But the Now, tell me, how's a guy who's never had the gold for schooling supposed to make that kind of coin? Thieving's all I'm good for, so thieving's how it had to be. One of...
A word, Your Highness. Somber as his story may be, you mustn't let pity cloud your judgment. Only the Town Watch can determine the appropriate sentence for his crimes. His fate is not ours to decide.
You say that, but...
My life's square in your palms, noble sirs. Please, I'll return everything I stole if you just let me go.
Yeah, we set him free.
Very well. Redemption is not beyond reach.
Because we can recruit him later.
Sister, I only hope you seek it in earnest.
You mean to let him walk?
I'll repay this kindness in full, my lords. I swear it on my honor as a Black Talon.
Yeah. Just don't cause any more trouble. Save the progress? Yes, we will save the progress. Yay. Okay, that is them cleared. Okay, now we can get loot. Loot. Okay, more run. Oh, it wasn't enough. Forgive me if I spoke out of turn, Your Highness. I didn't realize just who I was fighting beside. My bow is yours to command from here on forth. Yeah, now we have an archer. And Gamel will run away. Okay, hello town. We make our delivery. Doesn't matter which one we deliver, so I'll give them the sardines, just because I have more of them. Oh, we actually need to do both? Okay. And now we get the star. Get the loot, and we get to have the city upgrade. Oh, still not enough renown. We need so much now. Okay, we will station a guard though, which I guess is gonna be you. Any cool gear? Crushing axe. Another vitality talisman, recruits shield, which is extra XP for having a shield. Great shield is also extra XP. And then defensive bangles. We do need more money, huh? Ah, we have so much loot here as well. Which I'm not willing to pass, though. Do we need everything, though? For the most part, we're fine. Provisioner also doesn't really have anything. No, not really. So we'll be fine. I still really need to... I still need renown rank D. Because for now we can just upgrade them to a 3-man party as well. We can fight the archer here and probably win. Or maybe we can't. Okay, we can't win. But we can upgrade our teams here. We can finally do some changes here to our units. So the big question is though, what kind of upgrade do we give them? We have Clive and Rolf on the backbench. So I think I'll give you another horse guy, which I'm not sure what's worthwhile giving to him. Do I have any good loot now? We don't really. No, nothing loot-wise has changed much. Assaulting Lance attacks a single enemy, grants the user +1 AP if the target is defeated. So we would definitely want that to go at the lowest HP target. With the lowest defense? With the lowest physical defense. Lowest HP target with the lowest defense. Just so that we get to defeat the enemy, possibly. Quick guard, block an enemy attack with medium guard. That's fine. Then down here, I guess we can throw in... We can throw in Rolf for this team, just to have an archer. And Rolf is actually interesting, so he definitely gets the recruit's bow. He already has a bronze bangle, which is fine. Guess I might as well also give them my watchman's lantern. Well... remove. Can we give that to you instead? Yes, we can. But yeah, you single shot. So archery stuff, all range stuff hurts flying targets most, so it will prioritize flying. And lowest HP. And Eagle Eye makes the user's next attack a true strike, which is always amazing. Activates before attacking with an active skill. This is just an amazing skill. True strike basically means that he cannot miss. That is way too valuable to not use. So can we beat him now is the big question. Nope. Not quite. We need to change up the team. There we go. This team can actually beat them. Because now, hopefully, you can beat a guy, you can soften them up. He doesn't beat them, but he can make the assaulting lance. He gets the extra ability point to then strike back, I think. Yes, good. So that is about as well as I thought it would go. And then we get 2,000 money for that. Now then, what else do we have to liberate? Right down here was tricorns. To Miriam. There was the bigger city here, which is actually a pretty tough fight, all things considered. Can we beat these guys now? Just to get more funds to equip ourselves with more? We can, but only with this team, which is fine. Oh, that didn't beat them? Because it might be RNG if we beat them or not? Oh. Huh. Okay. Can we beat you guys then? I mean, you're way tankier. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably need to... Do we fight that now, or do we try and liberate another place? We can probably, like, help out the tricorns down there. But that doesn't really unlock much for us. There's no fight here in particular. Oh, there is a old mill. There is the angel. Let's help the angel. Angel is really good to have. Angel is really important to have. Just on a sense of priorities here. Let's change the way we're sitting here as well.
They call the liberations a step and a half from knocking on our door. What say we cut out of here?
We go when I say
Okay.
Aye, boss.
And what if she does?
Mandarin.
Bird or broad, my arrows will bring him down all this.
Oh, that's... Oh, is that also how we get Sharon? Ooh, that could be really huge for this then. Getting Angel and her? That would be really good. Now that's all the more important. Archers are there, which have towers. Okay. So we must deploy Alan's unit, Travis's unit, and we might as well also get Lex's unit out. She can fly. And I think I'll just have you fly over there. And you... I don't think I can really make my way to there. No, we can't. I don't think we can at all make my way to there. So I guess I'll just grab this.
Go on.
Travis can hopefully deal with that guy. Actually, maybe it's best to just have her take care of the archers then. And have Lex's troop deal with getting the item. Doesn't seem too bad of an idea.
Your villainy ends here.
Time for payback.
Can have Travis's team deal with them. Get some arrow fire, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to equip him with the new sword. Oh well. I think we'll still beat this though, even without it. Travis can still beat them. That works.
I didn't have a choice. Yeah?
Let me... This is fine. We set like this as a destination.
Hope you've made your peace.
Okay, you're gonna start hurting quite a bit here. Let me maybe swap around what I want to do. Because they are hurting.
Onward.
You can go ahead and beat them up.
A fine bout.
And you can collect the item, which is a healing tonic. You get this item, which is 3,000 money.
All done.
And there's a watchtower. So let me move you along this to here. And you can also just walk over to here. Meanwhile, Oculus can take care of the archers. Which is quite valuable. There we go. You can also grab this item and then take care of that archer tower. Meanwhile, Elaine can take care of these guys. All is going well, all is going really well. And then I'll have you just move forward to here as well. Lex is gonna be a bit slow. Oh, there's more enemies coming in. Heh, last I heard the Black Talons were the toughest gang in all Cornia. But look, some no-name armies out here giving them a real fight. Fine by me, gives us plenty of time to pick up a few coins while nobody's looking. Okay, I guess we need to actually deal with these guys, eh?
You got it.
Before they attack our place. Hey, how dare you steal my money? Thanks for the chunk of gold. We're seeing you. No, you thief. Stay there.
Yes, I'll take it.
Stay there. Stop stealing my money. Not my money. Stay right there. Get beaten up. Don't push him further. Ah. Beat him up as well. Now we have this fight. I guess I'll have Elaine deal with this.
A fine bout.
Then
Your villainy ends.
I'll make it quick.
Hope you've made your villainy ends here.
Guess I'll have you deal with this. That way this garrison is now free.
Another step forth.
Elaine gets a level up, Clive gets a level up.
It just stings a bit.
Have Travis stay in the garrison. You can move up.
The path is set.
You can keep hunting down those thieves. Give me back my money. Yes, good. And then you can also go after this thief. You can take care of the archers. Well done. Is there any other shinies here? I don't think there is. This is the boss. Oh no, I do need to make my way to this tower.
Shouldn't have let your guard down.
So now we have a fort. We have more valor points as well.
This one's mine.
Next can take care of the last thief.
Done and dusted.
I guess at this point you're almost just stuck to be here. I guess I'll have you sit at the base. Okay, you can definitely just take care of the archers.
Well fought.
I'll have Travis move out.
Sure. We march.
And I guess I'll A, heal Travis.
Thanks for that.
And I'll also B, give him XP. Oh, I didn't want to give her XP. Oh well, I guess that's still fine. But I mainly want to give the XP buff to Travis. Okay, I'm not sure if they stack or not. But it's fine. No, I want to select you to move into here. And then you can
To me.
garrison there.
I'll make it quick.
Can at least hurt you quite a bit.
Good.
Okay, then we can use another Valor skill. Wild Rush, interesting. Giving more XP.
I appreciate it.
To hunt down that last remaining dude.
Hope you've made your
That takes care of them.
Just keep getting tougher. Let's take what's ours.
I can plunder. Let's plunder. Let's get the money. 500 gold. Almost 600 even. It's pretty good.
Go on.
If we fight you, I mean, we do deal damage to you guys. It's not the worst.
I'll try.
Oh, we don't because of the archers. The archers actually quite rough, and we have just basically lost this unit.
That's all.
Okay, I will stay back with you. So Cleese can definitely go ahead and have some fun there. You can rest up.
We march.
And you can march on to there.
An attack is imminent.
The archers use an arrow rain, which is fine. It's a word at least. Can still beat up that bridge.
A fine bout.
You can go ahead and sit at the garrison. You can go ahead and sit at the garrison. Can you even still beat the archer? You can deal damage to the archer. I guess I'll have... I mean, you're never gonna... Wait, I can
Sure thing.
withdraw you.
Sorry, just a sec.
And...
For the liberation.
there we go. And then we can actually just...
You face me.
defend the bridge and redeploy Lex's unit. That's the cool part about this.
We march.
They wanna... Can we not? Here we can. Let's redeploy Lex's unit. Let's have them move up to here.
On it.
I'll not go easy on you.
Gosh. Okay, at least we'll struggle beating up the
I
archers.
need to rest my wings a moment.
This is nothing.
Okay, you're continuing to move. You can take care of the archers now.
Made it. Your villainy ends here.
Take care of them. There we go.
I've need of a rest.
You're also now in rest mode. Oh dear. I can withdraw you now. And oh, the bridge doesn't allow me to deploy. Okay. Still deploy stuff through here. Oh, if they don't have a turn, then
Surprise there. This is nothing.
okay.
Sure.
Can still move up. You can do some amount of damage, but it's really not a whole lot.
Anyone who's after an early death, step right up. I got more than enough arrows to go around.
Fair enough. Oh, that's why they are painful, because they are spear users.
Damn it.
The bright side, he has burn immunity. I didn't think I'd need that so soon, but apparently I did.
Just leave it to Lex.
Is there any good valor in a unit by 1 HP? So I guess I'll heal you guys all up.
I owe you.
My wings may fail, but my spirit holds
Provoke.
firm.
You can now rest.
Sure thing.
You can arrow rain. Which is at least some amount of damage. Then Travis can hopefully get some damage in.
I'm not feeling so confident.
Which is also like, yeah, it's not a whole lot of damage. I can get Lex in to like soften them up a bit more. Sure, let's go for that. Down for Lex. Can at least hit the column. Okay, then Travis can come in and I think Travis, yes, Travis can win this. At this point, it's free. Bonk. And bonk. Oh, one more bonk? Or is he gonna retreat? He's gonna retreat. And just one more archer there. Who's also down for the count. There we go. Level 7. Huge, it's huge for us. And we get a flame bow. Which is really cool as well. Stage clear. I really just want to have the renown increase. Yes, finally we're on renown rank D. That is huge. Now we can finally recruit the guys.
Mercy, please. What would the father do?
You presume to invoke our creator's name.
Listen, it's my buddy's sister. Girl's barely holding on, and he's alive.
Everybody's having a sister story.
But then this old coot comes along, saying he'll fork up a hefty price for some of them divine crit. Wasn't long after that.
Money for an ailing sister, hmm?
Sounds familiar, indeed.
A brazen lie, spun to spare his heretical neck. Allow me to pass righteous judgment upon...
Nah, set him free. He'll be an ally one day.
Know this. Should you succumb to temptation again, we will not hesitate to slay you where you stand.
Spoken like true royalty. I can't thank you enough, your princeship.
You would set such a villain loose upon the world. What wicked influence has corrupted you, Elaine?
Kindness, Madame Angel. Kindness. Let's save. Dum ba da dum bum. Now, let me recruit people. We have Sharon and we have Ecclese. I want both of them in my team now.
Lady Ecclese. The shards you confided here remain.
The shards be dead.
Please, you needn't to pop. On the contrary, this matter has
Give me more characters. I want more characters. Especially now that I can actually get more units going as well.
Might you grant me the gift?
I assure you, Elaine, there are few... She would prove a valuable...
Yes, we will have her join us because we need healers.
Oh, what such a benevolent...
We need the healers. And then... Okay, that means Ecclese doesn't join our team yet either. One's Bangle. Thank you again for accepting me, Prince Elaine. I only hope that I can be of some use. There we go. Clerics specialize in supporting allies and healing. Yep. Mercenaries have begun to gather in the forts of Feathereth. You can now enlist mercenaries for your army by selecting higher at any fort. Yes, we definitely do want to do that. There's also a graveyard, and Sharon really likes all the graveyards, I believe. Yeah, we need to collect all the graveyards as well. Cemeteries of Cornea. Get anything for it? I don't remember if we get items for this. Oh, we get friendship. Okay, there's an item. Another divine shard. Speaking of divine shards. Hey, come on. Another divine shard. Speaking of divine shards, I wanna... Hi. Yes, we have come across divine shards. I'd be glad to have... So should you ever happen upon any... Yep. Ooh, a lot of stat boosting items. Now, I do have divine shards. So that's how that works. We get items for the divine shards. And they each have a price. Templar's sword is physical defense +1, guard rate +5%. Oh, the lapis pendant is huge. We definitely want that. Oh, the lapis pendant is huge because it gives us a passive point, which means we can have more passive heals and everything. Use Templar stuff, or we need more. We need to actually deliver stuff. That's giving us an extra AP. Oh, these loots are good. Thanks for the stream. Gonna take a break. I have a good. Thank you, thank you. Take care, Groovy. Take care, take care. Thanks for hanging around. Definitely want to grab the lapis pendant. There we go. There's nothing else we can do with you, that sadly. Grab the ores. This is for that fight. Okay, so we can fight either way, either side. Anything? No, there is nothing else there. We can now go to these places here, though. We can hire dudes. Good question is the what, or we can hire clerics as well. Ooh. Ooh, difficult. Do we grab more hunters to have like an archery team? Or do we grab more fighters to have more defense? I feel like the archers aren't bad. But clerics are also not bad. If you really want to hire something. Just a question of what? Oh, did we just also help out this? Oh yeah, right. This is the city that we needed to help. So we can give them stone. It's just unfortunate that we don't have the timber yet.
Here to shop? Or maybe
We have stuff. What do you have in terms of weapons? Oh, you sell a flame ball as well. Hallowed mace. Reheal. To heal 10% of AP when active skill and plus 5% grants a row of allies HP regeneration. That's not bad. Yo, this is also plus 8% physical attack. Blue spectacles is accuracy up, evasion up, critical rate up. All really good stuff. Definitely want all the good stuff. But I think we just kind of skip past a lot of this because we kind of need the city there as well. Oh, there's an archer building an army. So what are our crests now? Angels request, Cemeteries of Cornea building an army, hire mercenary at the front, at a fort, increase your available unit slots at a fort, and engage in a mock battle. Okay, so we need to do a lot of stuff here at the forts. So we hire. Do we hire more thieves or do we hire more hunters? I want to do both. I guess I'll grab a hunter first. We can actually like pick stuff here, so we can pick a name. I don't really. Can you? You can't type in a name, unfortunately, because this is also like an online. I think the game has an online mode. Otherwise, it would be cool to name the characters after people. Right? There is no. Yeah, there is no way to name them after people. So we'll, I guess, just go through the names. Growth type, go-getter. Offensive. I've never been good at the entire growth type stuff. Guardian probably increases defenses. So offense is obviously probably like high attack. Defensive is higher defense. Guardian has guard rate. Keen is crit rate up, which isn't bad. More physical attack, more magical attack. Offensive is also crit rate up. Or is that just in total? Lucky, Precise, defensive, offensive, hardy. Does hardy even do anything? So this is what hardy would do. Just gives them more defense. I feel like offensive and keen or lucky isn't bad. No, lucky is evasion, accuracy up. I feel like keen might be the... Well, keen goes magic attack up, which we don't really need. Although offensive might be the one that does that. Yeah, it's offensive that does that. So maybe precise is magic. Guess we'll go with this. Base colors. I do like that we can like choose all the colors here, which is really cool. Guess I'll give you like a brown coat. Hair color I don't care too much about. Pick your armor to be like so. Accent color can be green. And the voice doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Well, well, well.
Good, so that's one quest done. Building an army. Yay. Then we can expand our unit. We get an additional slot. That is what they wanted, indeed. And then we can have a mock battle against ourselves, apparently. Apparently. Not really entirely sure what the point of that is, but we get to do that. We get more renown. Okay, cool. So that's these quests done. Yeah, okay. Then we have one more liberation quest there. And we can save a sorcerer. Okay. Good question though is expanding units. I do want to expand that up to have 3 members. We don't have enough honors remaining, but we can get into building again a little bit. Just a question of how we want to build this. Part of me thinks instead, well, you're basically currently a full offense team, which isn't bad. If I was to set a character here, what would I set? Because we don't really have good offensive units anymore. Think of maybe just getting like 2 housecarls and a healer. Is that a play? Can we hire housecarls from here? No. Yes, we can. Let's hire 2 guys. I don't really care about their details so much. I think offensive and even more offensive isn't the worst. Sure.
That should make things a little easier.
And grab another guy again. Offensive and even more offensive. There we go.
Just don't expect too much.
And then we can just put in both of these guys. And Sharon. That could work. We just need to kit everybody out as well. This is where everything starts to get a bit messy. Do we still need something actually? Deliveries? No. Armorer. There's a crushing axe. Vitality talisman. Alright, we have the shield, the great shield. I guess I'd like these. I guess the crushing axe isn't bad and this isn't bad. Let's grab these. Let's have everything of that port. And then we probably also want to... Can we hire anything from here? Nothing too particularly interesting. There's this town here as well.
If it's steel you're after, you're
which has the other stuff. Still have 6,000. Let's grab a staff. Let's grab a sword. Another axe. And another spear. So I think the way we want to do this. So now we can equip everybody. You are probably fine if I give you another recruit sword. You don't really need anything. Also I don't think we have another tactic. No, we don't. You're probably fine as long as I just give you a spear. You can also get like a recruit's shield, which I will give you. You can have the recruit's great shield. And sadly I can't give you another XP thing. Unless I have a... No, but I do have... Alright, I do have the Lapis Lazuli thing. Which Parting Blow is really good. This basically allows him to attack another guy. Do I make this like just a heavy hitting team? I might. Be very honest. So if this, do I just give him the Lapis Pendant? So that he can hit really, really hard? Actually, it's an end of battle. I wonder if this triggers twice. Probably. I guess I'll give you... Sure, I'll just give you the talisman anyways. You definitely... I mean, I want you to get the XP, but I also want you to have the Viper Fang. Ooh. I feel like the Viper Fang is just a good attack a single enemy, inflict poison. Target only combats with one or target only combatants with one or more AP. What's the matter with this? This doesn't really mean much. Most PP. I guess Poison Slash can prioritize somebody who has very little PP. Like if we do this, we can go with somebody who has no PP, and we can turn them around. So you'll first of all try and use passive steal. You need this and need to have one or more PP at least. Otherwise, if there is no enemy that has one or more PP, then we'll pick the one that has 0 PP with Poison Slash. That sounds good. I guess I can just give you this to give you extra armor. Sounds good. Nex is probably fine. You get another sword. You're fine. Well, I can give you extra defense, I guess. Or maybe not. Yes, I can. And you have the bronze banger right now. You have that. Guess I'll give you extra HP. And then we kind of want to... So you have a bronze axe, so I can definitely give you a recruit. Oh, I can have 2 crushing axes, actually. Ooh, do I just make them a really heavy-hitting team? Again, that's not like the worst. Crashing axe, and you can use a recruit staff. And you have a lucky coin. I guess I'll give you this. Yeah, you will always try and heal. then crush. So inflict stun and inflicts defense down. It's a good question. What is more? I mean, crush isn't bad, but is it better than smash? All things considered, I don't think it is. So I may not use this more than this. And this can just go lowest HP with lowest defense. With highest defense, I should say. Highest physical defense. And this should also go at the guy with the lowest HP. And I think we can, like, save this. So then we can go over here and load template. There we go. That should work fine. Do I make you the leader? I think I'll make you the leader. Provide healing assist for allied units. Maybe this is better to just break stuff. What's the better stuff here? I mean, you can definitely reduce weight while resting. Take less damage from range assist, so I think we could keep going with you. Get more valor points. Take less damage. Reduce weight. And over here it's take less damage. Reduce wait time. Can provide range assist. So I guess I'll put you there to provide range assist. There we go. We have our teams. Let's move out. We can head to... not this place. We can now head to the city and liberate the city. There we go. Let me actually save? Which one? There we go. Save the game. There we go. Now, deploy to the stage. It's level 5, but I think we'll be fine. Most of our team is capable enough to deal with them. The Battle of Barbatimo. Okay, there's those barricades as well that we need to break down. Okay. Stage start. So, is this actually the only place? Yes, this is the only place that we can start the stage at. So we definitely want to throw you guys in. And I also feel fairly good about throwing you guys in and then also Elaine's troop.
The day will be ours.
So you can go fight here.
Sure, we march.
Just not entirely sure how we take down that thing as long as the mantlet is there, but oh well.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
Stationary unit behind mantlets will increase their unit's defense. Mantlets will be destroyed after 3 uses in battle. So basically we need to take it down. So this unit got upgraded a bit.
I am your shield.
Go.
I didn't have a choice.
Guess I'll have you start scratching down on that mantlet along with Elaine, to be fair.
Time for
payback.
Sure, let's have you just deal with them. And then let's scratch down that mantlet.
This won't be fun.
Sure. Take some amount of damage, which is fine. Then you can also make your move to there.
Tis a deficient plan.
And one more hit on the mantlet and then it'll be gone.
Run away instead.
And we can actually deploy Rolf's unit now as well. Which isn't bad.
Heading there now. I never miss.
I will move in.
Come then. Try me.
Which is the better one? It's you. You can have range. Okay, the range assist doesn't do anything, so yes. Yeah, let's have you fight.
I have you.
The big defending dude will sadly tank a lot of the damage here. We really do need mages eventually.
I'm ready.
Go on. There in a second.
If I have to. Okay.
Go, we can, I think, swap things around.
They're too strong.
I'll make it.
Elaine would definitely defeat them now.
The advantage. Hope you've made your
You would deal some amount of damage. You'd deal less if that happened. Okay, so let's have Elaine deal with them. It's probably because, yeah, we have a better chance of beating the defender. And since you annihilated somebody, you can actually just strike again. Clive is incredibly strong for this. Now, though, we do want to get to you. Let's send you in first.
Sure.
Oh, I guess there's a tiny dude.
Time for payback.
Do I have to?
Yeah, sure. Let's have you guys defeat the tiny dude.
Well, look at that.
Continue onwards. You there, stop guarding those worthless gates and get in here. Okay, so now those guys come in. Is there something wrong, Hodrick? It's not like you sound so troubled. I merely wish to draw your attention to the hammer their commanders brazenly swings. It is unfortunately a natural foil to an armored soldier like myself. Okay, in that case I imagine you want to stay as far away from him as possible. Indeed, my prince, it isn't often I so directly confront my weakness, but it would be for the best. Well... Okay, so let's see how...
Mind if I run away and
They don't do anything. Okay. Alright, they have a guard that's really strong. And Mordor is actually really good. The guard is an issue. Let's move inside.
Understood.
Yeah?
Let's have you beat that and you beat here.
I'd really rather not.
I'll support you.
We...
Come then. I'll pierce you clean through.
I'll make it quick.
Mind if I...
Your villainy, I never miss my
Time for
Okay, you
payback.
can do damage, it's just not a whole lot.
You face me.
I have nobody who just beats them. Guess this works. Range assist. So yeah, to focus the front row first, and sadly the hoplite is actually really strong. Defensively, we really need magic attack. Then this is fine. We can then have Travis attempt to deal some damage here. Organize. Can I just turn you around so that you are more willing to poison him, maybe? So once the defender's gone, well, you'll still passive steal first. Right, because it only targets this thing that has no PP. That's still not done. And now Travis is gone. No, Travis isn't gone, but our hoplite is gone.
It just stings a bit, that's all.
Yeah.
They're too strong.
You can't really fight too well.
Come then. I'll support you.
Okay, with range assist we can actually beat him. So let's do that. Because that way the hoplite will go down. Everybody's taking some damage. Bonk. Get to strike again, and you get to strike again because you beat somebody. There we go, Mordon is down.
I'll not let this go to waste.
Pretty good level up as well. Quite happy about that. Warrior's Medallion, that is a huge item. Physical attack +2, physical attack +10%, and critical rate +10%. We do like seeing that. That is going to increase our abilities by quite a bit. And we get loot. Honors? Only 4. Okay. Oh well. I love how he runs. Such a silly run.
All roads are barred, Morden. You have no chance of escape.
Seems my flagons run dry then. Don't worry, I won't go weeping or begging you to live. I've not the stomach for it. You have me. Now, do with me as you please.
Wait, good night, I beg you! Sir Morden isn't the blackguard you think he is. After
Aww.
the city was reduced to rubble, he was the one to rebuild it. And he's taken only the finest care of us in the time since.
That's more than enough, lass. Though, I won't deny, I enjoyed my years here.
Now that you make mention of it, the heart of town does appear to be quite well taken care of.
Another time, another life. And I'd have lived out my days as a humble stonemason.
He's a good guy.
Can't say I did much here, besides a few trifling repairs, though.
Please, my lords, see it in your heart.
The fact that we can even like choose to execute. No, we'll spare him. He's cool.
I've no cause to cut down one who labored so valiantly for the sake of these people.
My ears playing tricks on me?
They are not. All I ask is that you continue to hold that dedication tight to you.
I can manage. Now, the way I hear it, you liberation folk are out to lay a new road for Cornia and her citizens.
We are.
That's an ambition I'm burning to throw my weight behind, assuming you'll have me.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, apparently OBS is being buggy. Who gave me the hydrate? Bumble! Hello, welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have my word.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? We're currently playing some Unicorn Overlord. As silly as the name is, this is actually the most in-depth strategy game I think there can be. It's Fire Emblem, but on totally mad, insane strategic levels. We get Lapis Lazuli from this? Yo. Rebuild towns, repair bridges, you name it, anything you need, and it's yours. Mordon can rebuild broken bridges. The take. Yep, okay. Mordon joined the army. Woo! And he's a warrior. Nice. And we have now report conversations. That's also good. Let me get these items. There we go. Now let's rebuild up the town. I'm good, thanks. Are you? I am doing fine. I'm fine. Having a blast playing the game. How's the wheel, by the way? Did it get mended on Monday? I forget now. Or did you just kind of have to wait for them to fix it and head home without it? Let's fix up this as much as we can. We still need more resources though. Enlistment. Oh, we can actually enlist stuff here as well. Expand units and hire. I guess we can hire more warriors here. Or we can actually hire gladiators here as well. Ha. Huh. But I do want to keep my honors. We need so many resources though. Armorer, what do you sell? Lyrical war? Oh my god, everything's so expensive. But we get an additional AP and we get an active heal. Oh. Oh. Grants attack with +1 AP as well. That's so good. That's why it's also why it's so expensive though. Zero crest shield. Everything's expensive. There's no gosh. There's loot. Well, it was beyond repair law, but a guy helped us get it off and took me to get a replacement, so car's fine. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, repairing a busted wheel like that is probably not smart. But yeah, I meant more of the repaired the car, not card. But I'm glad everything's fine now. The Baroque stuff is all plus accuracy. It is. And ooh, the brown beret is really good. I need money again. I just spent money. No. We just spent money. Can I sell anything? Wait, we can sell stuff, probably. I don't need healing. Screw healing. We never need it. We probably want to keep the smoke nuts in case. It's not bad to keep. We don't need the camping set. We probably don't need the feather. Probably don't need the beckoning bell or beckoning chime. Allied units will not incur assist attacks. What? Weird. Holy herb. That's not bad. We do want to keep the XP. Miracle fruit is really good. Don't want to sell the dues. We do want to keep the town items. Oh, this is just a gift. It's not a thingy. Okay. We can sell the bronze swords and bronze spear, the bronze weapons. Bronze staff, bronze shield, bronze great shield. Okay, yeah, let's sell all that. It's not enough money, sadly, to do anything worthwhile with it. But we can travel through the town now. We can also battle them and probably get some money this way. Hey, how hard are you to beat? Okay, you're really hard to beat. You guys are probably... We can at least paralyze that. Move down here, grab the items. Ooh, we get apples this way. Let me grab this. It's another lapis lazuli. Ooh. Things are attacking. Ah! Grab my items. No! Birds. Griffin riders. Let's step up there. That's a shaman. Let's grab all the loots we can get, because that way we can then upgrade more cities or towns. Ah! Ah! More enemies are attacking. Ah! Nothing here? Okay. I think we need to deal with this bridge, dude. This is another one of the big guys. Then we turn back. I mean, eventually want to go there. Okay, there's a tower. Thanks for the games Monday, though. After the day I had very much needed. Yeah, very, very understandable, obviously. It always feels good to have some games after a day that went crappy. I randomly opened my VOD to test how uncomfortably bright it is, and luckily stumbled onto a great clip. Into the basement I go! I've also been into the basement today. I did like 4 shorts today. Everything's been prepped. I was a busy bee. I still need to do so many more. I'm now getting into using emote labs a lot more to like put in emotes or the animated GIFs into my shorts, and I think next I do definitely want to grab a whole bunch of sound effects and try my hand at that. Like I'm usually, I think I'm the kind of person, right? I grew up in a time where things were much simpler, and PowerPoints, I'm going for PowerPoint presentations now. So PowerPoints were always just like, okay, keep things simple, keep the background blank, have the information be the important part. Don't have any weird stuff on it. Don't try and overcomplicate it. Just keep things clean and simple. That's the best. And that's how I grew up with it, and that's how my opinion is also forged on that. Hence a lot of like modern day clickbaity stuff and like ADHD based shorts, I'll just call them that, don't really have any effect on me because they just tend to irritate me a bit. But sadly I have to concede to the fact that that is somehow the style nowadays. And even when I did finish my internship and I had to do the presentations for that, I was also like forced to concede to the fact that I just have to work with a lot of other stuff now. And even all the students were like, every slide on a PowerPoint had to be super animated, sound effects, that was animated, this was fancy, that was a fancy background. And it's just like, I just want the information, guys. Where's the information? Because all the fancy stuff doesn't matter if the information isn't there. But apparently I was old. I mean, I was oldest in my class because I had like a 5-year setback. But that is basically how my mind works in that case. So now I am basically like the old boomer guy that has to learn how to do all the stuff that others, that like kiddies these days are just used to. And I'm just like, how does this work? Does this even look good? Is this even good? Because it annoys the heck out of me. So I have like no real reference on things. Oh well. But I did get lucky in my final exam that most of the, well, all the judges, which are all educators and professors themselves, they were all fairly old themselves. So they, when they saw my PowerPoint at that point, they were like, oh, thank God it's not overloaded. Oh, it's so clean to read. Oh, there's so much good information, and you kept it clean, and you didn't overload it, and your presentation, like, on my, with old people, I'm really good, apparently. That's somehow the thing that I was always good at. Even when I was like a teenie, I usually did really well with old people, which sounds really wrong. Don't put it out of the context. I was just really good at, like, I was very mature for my age, so I hated hanging out with kids my own age, except for like very specific friends. And so this is just kind of stuck with me, I guess. Okay, you guys deal with them. You deal with this. Can you even? Ugh.
Time is at hand.
You can go there. You can. I guess this is fine.
Yeah.
Not really going to do much damage there, are you? Guess you can move up there. Lol. Yippee, good job though. Yeah. Lol, I'm a fancy guy when it comes to PowerPoints. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people probably are. I get you. I get on with other people too. One of my best friends is in his 70s, yo. What had surprised us with our current D&D group is that we have a player who's, I think, in his 40s, while the rest of us are like mid-20s, late 20s. And ooh,
get this over with.
I guess let's have
I'll make it quick.
these guys deal with them. And it was really difficult to actually get along with him because he was like constantly referencing things that we had no idea about. Like, usually I'm the guy who references old things, but he out-oldered me in that regard. And I was just kind of, wow, there's a lot of stuff there to talk about, and he likes to talk about old stuff while none of us really know anything about it. So on the one side it's interesting, on the other side it's like, okay, how do we deal with this? How do we not break his heart whenever we talk about things like that? Because I know my heart always gets broken when I reference old things and nobody knows what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of these archers. Or mages, I guess. It'd be nice they get a level up. That's huge. You can move up to there now. Travis can deal with the remaining guards.
No hard feelings. Let's take what's ours.
Deal with you. Elaine can deal with them.
Another step forth.
Then Travis can deal with the one singular remaining guard.
I didn't have a choice.
Then I can probably send Travis at the tower.
Won't take long.
And probably Elaine as well. Is there any items here? There is no shiny. There is no shiny. Okay. The lighting is also awful to look at, to be very honest. Okay, so you got there first, but you can also deal with it. As usual, I do kind of want to have the XP be easy. Then I'll have Elaine use a Valor skill to increase the XP on them. Seems like a good idea. I can also actually use your plunder on them. How much money can we get through plunder? We get 390. Fair enough. It's not the world, but it is something. Oh, you can actually not do anything against that. Okay, you can soften them up, I guess. My D&D MTG group has a lad that's in his mid-40s while we're in the mid-30s now. Fair enough, fair enough. August is actually gonna be kind of hell, because there's gonna be 3 D&D sessions in August. So planning streaming around that is... I think that's the most difficult part, is planning streaming around work and friends.
I'd really rather not.
Ooh. You can at least do some amount of damage to soften them up. Can we soften up that knight? Probably not that well. The mage is really annoying. Once the cavaliers get going, they get going, which is really frightening.
Any orders for me?
You can still hopefully deal with them.
Okay.
And I guess I'll have Elaine move forward.
The path is set.
Mind if I
Still not beat them. You can still do more damage back.
Can't even grab my dagger.
Poor
Any orders
dude.
for me?
Okay. Elaine can probably beat them at this point, but you can also almost beat them. I guess I'll have you guys soften them up. Just because you have the XP. So let's move.
Your villainy ends here.
And have you guys finish this off. Oh, nice. All the same game, all different. So 2 sessions are the same game, and 1 session is a one-shot that I'm actually going to be leading. We decided that we have so many people now among our kindred fellows, basically, like a dozen people by now, who all want to play, but we can't possibly have several campaigns going on. And we can't also possibly have that many players in one campaign, obviously. So the choice was to make a group chat where we can like post, oh, Lapis Pendant, that's so good. Where we can basically say, hey, on this and this date, who's all up for a one-shot? And we do try and make the one-shots be... well, the idea was to try and make the one-shots perhaps like go over, like overlap a bit. Make them cool in that regard, where you can kind of get stuff, to keep stuff from one shot to the next. And this time actually a friend of mine was the one to initiate the one shot. But they ended up asking me if I wanted to lead a one shot for like level 12 and beyond. Because they wanted to do a high level D&D session, and I was like, sure, I can do that if the rest of the guys are fine with it. Because for like level 12 stuff, you need to have players that are actually willing to build a character up that far, right? That's a huge undertaking. So after everybody agreed, I was like, okay, what do I do? I have a good idea of what I want to do. I think what I'll do is I'll send them... Wait, what is this? Gotta imagine this huge phage is hiding something. Well, no. Okay. What I think I want to do is give them a giant dungeon to go through. But not only a giant dungeon, but at the end of the dungeon, just a huge boss fight. Which I believe I want that huge boss fight to be a dragon. It's so rare for D&D to have dragons, I feel like. As much as it's called Dungeons and Dragons, it's very rarely actually dragons involved. Oh, there's a mine. Oh, but it's not open yet. There's no time for detour. Okay, we can't go there yet. Fair enough. Oh, we can't beat the healer? Okay. There we go. Give me this. Sounds like you've been scammed. Scammed by D&D. Yeah. Scam, scam, scam. Everything's a scam. Alice, you really need a scam emote now. It can't be helped. Alright, we want... Okay, you are probably there to give us another mission.
It's been a while, Clive. Good to see you proud and noble as I remember.
So many different monsters now that dragons aren't the biggest anymore.
I'd recognize that. This is Adel.
Yeah. It's also a case of there's so many like experienced players on our side right now. Like I could, like if I hear of a monster, I can fairly well assume what its stats are. I can't like obviously say it has exactly these stats, but I generally know what everything does. And for some of the lower end monsters, I also kind of can guess the AC by now. I've seen them all, I've DM'd for long enough as well. So I kind of know that. So we're all like always adjusting the stats so that they're not the correct stats anymore. Just so that we can't... Just so that people like me and other of my friends who've played enough can't just metagame. Like, it's really difficult to not metagame when you just know that the thing has 13 AC. So it's just like, okay, I shouldn't hit with this and this. And I should probably do this if I know it has that weapon. Like, if you know stuff, it's really hard to just fall for it. So we've decided to change a lot of things up, and we also like having a lot of custom enemies going. Hence, it's honestly not that unlikely for us to just not pick dragons anymore, sadly. Plus, dragons are usually like really high. Like for high level endgame stuff, dragons are still great, but I'm probably still not gonna pick anything of the regular D&D book for dragons. I have a good idea of what kind of dragon fight I wanna throw at the players. Word of the year, scam! Sometimes you have to mix up, yeah. So, What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think our equipment is still fine. For the most part. I'd like money to buy everything, but I don't have it. I feel like I just need to run around beating up normal guys. I could also do this and get a mage. I feel like I should get a mage. Fine, let's get the mage. I forget now what his name was. He was alright looking. I know, that's the reason I go behind. Orc, yes. What you just said out of context is so funny. What did I do? I say so many things. Or maybe was the combination of Word of the Year scam and sometimes you have to mix it up? You don't have enough money, so you have to go around beating up normal guys. Yes, true. Fair enough. I mean, that's how RPGs work, right? Oh, I'm missing the funds to buy a cool sword. Let's beat up more things. Okay, we have a mission to beat up sorcerers. Bazarel. I wish that was how things worked. Wait, Thing is, it only works when you're the biggest fish in the pond, otherwise you get beaten up yourself. How do I start this off? I guess we'll do you. Deploy a lanes unit. I guess right now I just kind of really like having these guys around. Because they're just aggro. Yeah. They're just straight up brutal aggression. Which I do like. And you can probably also move up there. So. Can we swap you out for them? Yes, we can. So you guys beat up the mages. There you go, we get some money. Now you can go over here, I guess. So first of all, it's probably the tower? Yeah, it is the tower. Don't quite get to beat it, but we still do quite a bit of damage to it at least. A lane could beat them, but I don't really want a lane to beat them. Okay, so now the mage tower falls.
I didn't have a choice.
The watchtower's fallen. Okay. Now I do want to. God, the watchtower doesn't matter right now. I do want you to move up to fight. You can beat them. So as for the encounter I'm planning, it's basically like a huge underground castle where I want them to spend most of their resources. Again, it's level 12. Everybody's going to be busted, right? They'll have a ton of spell slots, a ton of resources, and I do want to whittle that down as much as I possibly can.
I'll try. This won't be fun.
That's pretty strong. And then at the end, hit them with the underground tower, basically moving up a mountain. So they'll find themselves up on top of a mountain. And it's supposed to be like an icy area. So an icy mountain. Meaning a lot of difficult terrain, a lot of annoying environmental effects, a lot of stuff to just annoy players with. And make their life a living hell. I mean, all for the sake of fun, obviously. Can you even beat them? You can at least do quite a bit of damage, I guess. That's fine. And then the important part. Oh, now we don't do any more damage.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I don't think I can win
Why are we not dealing damage anymore? Obviously we don't have any healing. Did somebody go down? You went down, okay. So yeah, let's revive you. Still not enough though to beat you. Ugh. Okay, sure. Go ahead, fight. You lose, but you get healed. Can you even beat them? You can. Good. Beat this stupid final last mage here, please, and let's get this outpost.
Won't take long. They made it too easy.
That was a quick basement trip. That's the best kind of basement trips, though. When it's quick, as long as it's not quick and dirty, as long as it's just quick and nice, and you... How much damage is that going to do? Not much. Okay, good. Ooh, please don't lose. Okay, you'll survive. What do we have in terms of resources? Do you have something that... Wait, we can deploy your unit. And we can use this to revive the remaining guys.
I'll pierce you clean through.
That will take care of them. Good.
Do you see now?
And then Elaine can beat up the mages. There we go. And I'm gonna wait a couple of days to post it. Yeah. I was also like, do I do double daily posts? And I do want to. I genuinely do. At the same time, it's also just really difficult right now because if I do double daily posts, it means I need to double up the amount of editing I do, which I think understandably is kind of troublesome. Hey, you mages, go bugger off. Go away. Go mount the watchtower. There we go. Then you can go ahead and fight there. You can also go ahead and fight over here.
Your villainy ends here.
And you can beat them up. That's easy enough.
On my honor as a knight.
Do I... Guess I can just increase your XP gain if I'm gonna have you fight anyway.
Stronger than ever. We march. The path is set.
You're gonna end up moving into the basement permanently in this... Yeah. I still have so many shorts as well. Like, I did 4 of them, but like I said, I have like 20 plus. So it's honestly gonna take ages. Like, on their own, they actually don't take a long time to make. I'll say that. I'll be very honest, it doesn't take a long time. It isn't a lot of work, but it is... It's tedious, is what it is. Like, even with all the... With all the help that I have... In regards to me having the chapter marker, so I can find the shorts really quickly, and... I generally know what I want to capture. It's still like trying to edit out all the boring bits.
Who's my target?
Arrow rain. If I target that on you, that does quite a bit of damage. Then I can have a lane, royal order. Them.
Just don't expect too much.
And then they can still not win. Yeah. Guess we can heal.
Thanks.
Oh, you can't win because you don't have an attacker. Ha. Fair enough.
Come then.
Yeah, let's just beat you up.
What now?
I can move you through here and try and attack the tower.
I'm ready.
Guess I'll also move you towards the tower.
Understood.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and target the unit that is probably gonna fall anyways.
I'll try. I'm not sure. You face me.
Okay, Elaine can take care of that.
Well fought.
Is there nobody left in this team? No, there is everybody. Okay. Everybody's still fine. You can now head to the bridge. You can move on. I guess let's grab the item and then to the boss.
Hope you've made your peace.
Rangers just doesn't beat them, but it does deal quite a bit of damage. But yeah, the dragon fight is then meant to be at the top of the mountain. You're meant to damage it because it's mostly in flight, so it's gonna be really difficult. It'll perch occasionally and be damageable for the melees, but otherwise it's gonna be primarily the rangers and the spellcasters that get to hurt the dragon at first. And once the dragon lands, then all the melees can start dealing their damage. Once the dragon is in a certain threshold, it'll fall down the path into the castle where the players first came through.
It just stings a bit, that's all.
And if the players did their due deeds and explored the castle well enough, they can bait the dragon into a position.
I'll make it quick.
And then they can bait the dragon into position for like a ancient armament of some sort that can deal a good amount of damage to the dragon. But they can also make use of the close space, which means the dragon can't fly, which means all the melees can do their jobs again. Important for all the melees, otherwise the players would get really annoyed. But after they've done that, that's when stuff gets fun, because then I can go, okay, have fun fighting the dragon as it goes deeper inside of the castle, where it's then gonna have more environmental things like things breaking apart, and the players will basically have to work with the environment a lot at that point. I just want them to get the dragon that's flying as stage 1, make the dragon go into the castle, fight it with the ancient armaments and stuff that's inside there for a period of time. Once it's weakened enough, it'll go deeper inside of the castle will start to break down, and the players will have to deal with the environment, but have basically the last stage of the dragon is just the dragon going full aggro on them. So it should be fine. It's just a matter of time. It's always a matter of time. Like, D&D is a full thing of how long will this encounter take? Because if it takes too long, then it's also not fun anymore for the players. Can we actually beat the mage with just these guys? Yes, we can. Yeah, there we go. Mission clear. The combat in this does seem interesting. Wait, I literally posted on social media today that I'm officially taking a break from everything. Can't then go post something that same day. I didn't see your social media post. Was it on... not TikTok. Let me check here. I didn't see anything yet, but did you just post it on Insta or also on... probably on Thingamajig? On Twitch? You can make Twitch announcements? I'm due back on the 9th of August. Okay, fair enough. Do take care, Alice. Twitch... there's a thing called Twitch stories? Okay. Stuff has changed. The comment in this does seem interesting. It is, but yeah, it's a lot. Obviously right now... but so setting up your team, setting up your units with all the skills and all the items and picking up strategies for what each team is supposed to do, That is definitely the difficult part. You can totally get overloaded with options and recruit him, obviously. We need a mage.
Sorcerer Osh?
And once you've set them up, though, then you can just... You don't need to think too much anymore about everything. Then you can just have them do their job, like move them to place, beat up the thing they're meant to beat. Like, currently we obviously have limited units, but later into the game you go, okay, this is a mission with a lot of armored guys. I want mages and probably armor breaker guys and units to swarm the battlefield and win that way. So you essentially build up a unit in a way that you'd build up a singular character almost in other RPGs, where you just give them a certain class, I guess, a certain goal of what they are meant to beat. So it's the setup part that is definitely difficult. It's complex. It's the part that's going to take a lot of time. But once things are set up for a while, you can chill for the most part, and eventually you'll unlock like a new big weapon that you really want to equip, or new skills that you really want to use, or new classes that you want to use. And that's when you go back into the rabbit hole of, okay, how can I optimize the units that I've built up? But usually that takes a while. You'll be fine to have your units up and running for at least a couple of hours before you need to go back into the rabbit hole. There we go. This place has been liberated. I'm at your service, Your Highness. This land belongs to the Liberation now. Yay, we have a mage. Wizard. Wizards can do magic damage. Who would have thunk? Let's grab all the items. Just one trout. Wow. Oh, right, because we've probably already looted these places, so they're just now starting to regenerate. Fair enough. Did we liberate a town alongside this? We did. No, it's not a town. It's not a town. It's just a barrack. So eventually you have 10 units, so you can definitely adapt to anything you want to do. 50. I do really want to save up the honors to give one of the teams here 4 units, I guess. Can we just beat these wizards? Probably. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, we can't just beat the wizards. The wizards are actually good. Oh, we haven't been down here. There's another spot. Whee! Okay, what else? Where else can we go? So this is a night that we don't want to really mess with. There was a dude up at the bridge up there that I kind of want to check out. Okay. Whee! Dodged him. There's another mission. Every mission is good because it's usually more characters. Ah! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want the loot. Ah. Okay, fine. You get beaten up too. There's that. Sure, hi. Oh no, we lost actually. Ah. Your Highness, we may find it difficult to proceed. Let us train our units. Okay, so then we get set back. My watch streaks on Twitch aren't updating? That's weird. They should be. I mean, even if you miss a day, usually usually Twitch is then like, okay, as long as you are there for the next one, then everything's fine. That's how I sometimes get away with being tardy and having a real life. As weird as it sounds. I just want to keep exploring here. I want the loot, and then I can maybe upgrade some of the cities. So many red enemies here, though. Ah, leave me alone. There's more loot. Divine shard. More loot. Is that also... This isn't a ruin, but this is a thing. What's this place? Looks like it's been here a long time. Okay, it doesn't do anything, but I think that's the unicorn place. I think that becomes relevant later. Is there anything else here? Nope. Nope, there isn't. Hey, you dude. Get out of the way. Move it. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, everybody, yeah. Like, realistically, it really doesn't matter too much. It's nice when it happens, when you can spam in chat like, oh, hey, I had a watch streak, but people have lives, and I fully respect that as well. Like, I don't expect people to be there every single stream. That would be... While it is very lovely, it's also kind of crazy. Okay, there's another city. Okay. More loot, though. More enemies. I mean, beating up these regular enemies here gives us more honors. As weird as it sounds, we gain honor through beating up guys. Okay, you want to fight me that bad? Sure, go ahead, lose. There's another building. Get another hallowed core and ash. This is just a statue of nothingness. This is that downside, so I guess we go up. Okay, yep, there's something on the beach. Probably more fish, yep. There's an item. It's just a big number that gets bigger. Yeah, it's social media summed up, yeah. It's like, I think that's the most difficult part about streaming and YouTubing in general, is getting disheartened when big numbers don't get bigger. Or even worse, when they go down. But it's important to just not see it for the short run, but look at it in the long run. Like, every now and then there'll be like 1 or 2 extra followers or subscribers, and then you'll lose 1 or 2, and it can really... It does stuff with your brain. At least it does stuff with my brain when I see that happening. Like, oh, what did I do for them to leave? But at the same time, like, if it's not the content they want, obviously they don't want to. And I also, like, have a lot of old channels that I followed once a long while ago, but now I don't need to look at them anymore, or they don't do the stuff I want them to do anymore. That's usually the thing that just happens. There's more angels. We can buy more stuff again. We can get another pendant. The Lapis pendant is too good to not use, is the thing. Cleric's cane is also good. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna save up the divine shards. As much as I want them. But at least for now, I'll save them up. I don't remember when I get the angel as an ally, though. That's the annoying part. There's an item here. Liquid Fortune. Oh, there's a rider. Oh dear, the rider's actually pretty tough. So we're definitely getting into areas now where things are a lot harder. Collinson. Okay, there is another Liberation Crush, which is level 12. No! Bugger off. Okay, this is where we lose. This is where we lose. I guess we get set back from here. Oh well. Oh, actually we don't get set back that much. Stupid telephone. That was probably really loud as well. Ah! Give me the item. There we go. I do apologize for telephone being loud. It does remind. I've been streaming now for nearly 4 hours. Whoops. That does explain stuff. I do. Can we quick travel? Yes. Yes, we can quick travel. Exactly that, which is why I don't do. Yay, I've reached this amount of followers. I'm gonna do special stream. Yeah, I mean, if it's something big, I might like I've decided that if I get 200 followers and if that number doesn't change, like I'll wait definitely for like a week at least, anyways, because I can't change my weekly schedule that much. I do like having my weekly schedule being very strict. But if that stays long enough and I get more than that, so I have a safety margin, then I can go and be like, okay, fine, I'll do something with it. I'm not sure what I'll do, but I'll do something with it, maybe. I think the big markers are like 100, 200, and then goes 500 and 1,000. But the in-between, you don't need to celebrate every 100 of anything. Ooh, how have the internet issues been? So the internet issues have been weird. I think we've figured it out by now that eventually somebody comes home and turns on their internet through a device that plugs into the electric mains and steals internet, which is very common here. It's like a repeater in a way. And that messes apparently with routers and messes up everything, but it's only on the DSL lines, which is like old internet lines. But yeah, it's like, oh well. It's fine for the most part. It's knock on wood, but it's been fine for at least the last couple of streams. I heard, but it wasn't that loud. That's good. It would take months to fit a follow special into my schedule. I mean, as long as I know in advance, I can then just go, okay, next week, instead of this game, I'll do this. Because I'm, like, if I take a week break on a, or if I take a single day break of a certain game, I'm not too fussed. Obviously, it's an entirely different thing if you're planning on doing a 6-hour stream of Final Fantasy. But yeah, we will save the game here. Let's just double and triple save, because you know how this thing rolls. And we've been going for 4 hours. 4 hours! Well, almost. 8 minutes too, but still. I really do respect the people who can go for longer than 3 hours. Like, I feel time pass as the 3 hours pass. I can feel stuff being really difficult. Well, at least you know what the internet issue is, not knowing will bother me. The thing is, I know what it is, but I can't help it. I think as long as I am in this building, in this particular apartment, I can't do anything about the internet, unfortunately. But there's also no way for me to move, because actually the rent is pretty good, all things considered. And until I get a stable job, there's no way for me to move, really. Unless you're playing Magic? Unless I'm playing Magic? Oh yeah. Well, thing is, if I'm playing Magic, I just need to play game with friends who are there, right? But if I'm actively streaming, I'm constantly looking at chat. I'm constantly looking at what I'm doing. I'm constantly trying to fish for clips. Like, I'm trying to be mindful of everything I do. And once again, sadly, today has not really been a day where I could clip much, which was the big test I wanted to do. I might in the future go back to Unicorn Overlord, but this week was meant as a testing week. Just test out a lot of games, see what we can do with games, right? Because I do want to turn streams into content outside of just streams. And if I did more streaming days in the week, if I could afford to do more, then sure, I'll have a day in the week where I'm not getting any clips or anything special from it. But currently, with only 6 hours each week, outside of my holiday, it's difficult for me to justify that. But tomorrow, so tomorrow's plan, while I grab somebody here that I want to raid, tomorrow's plan is to play Mega Man Battle Network. It's a very old GBA game, and I love that game. I've not finished, like most of my backloggers, I've not finished the game, but I've gotten fairly far, and I've actually played a lot of the Battle Network games, and I've played it competitively as well. As weird as it sounds, I've not finished the game, but I've played it competitively. Guess what? There's save files with everything included. Haha. And I really love the games. And they have a very similar feel to Pokemon in a way that you have very set boss fights and very set like event fights or special fights. So that might be something that's interesting. And I can also actually put that onto my vertical layout, because guess what? I can't put Switch games onto my vertical layout, which is annoying. I have to, if I get clips, I need to basically edit them in a special way. But with that said, I thank you all for coming by. I hope you're all gonna have a good time zone and a good day and a good week. If I don't see you again this week, that's fine. So I wish you all the best of times. And thank you all for coming by and chatting. I really do love all those chats. It helps. It really helps to read stuff and to talk to people. And with that, we are gonna be raiding Groovy. They're always in here and supporting people and supporting folks, and they're currently doing Kingdom Hearts, which seems to be a running theme in the friend group. So on to raiding Groovy. Take care, everybody. Have a good time, and bye-bye.